Good evening and welcome to Falcon Stadium. Tom Mikowski along with Joe Sack and our special guest Michael Curry tonight as we bring you the Battle of the Unbeatens in the OK White tonight. West Catholic comes in at 4-1 overall, 2-0 in the conference, number 3 in MHSAA standings, Joe, and they did move up. They were 4th last week and somehow they flip-flop with Notre Dame Prep. You got Catholic Central sitting at number 1. You got Frank and Moose sitting at number 2. And then, of course, West Catholic coming in at number 3.
Yeah, and I think West Catholic fell in points, too. It was, I don't know, I was looking at that and I didn't quite understand. Anyways, West Catholic definitely in the top 10 in Division 5 and playing well right now.
Yeah, they really are. Yeah, I mean, and they're on this collision course with Catholic Central, which they've been on.
They have been seems like every year.
The last 2 years for sure. We know how that went. Squaring off against the Grand Rapids Christian squad, they come in at 3-2 overall. They're 2-0 in the conference as well. Actually, the only two teams with a winning record in the OK White. Yeah. They're both ahead of Forest Hills Eastern, who is 1-2 in the conference because Forest Hills Eastern has played 2 games. Last week, West Catholic a 21-14 winner over the Spring Lake Laker Club, and Grand Rapids Christian against last week had a 44-23 win against Forest Hills Eastern. So as we continue our Fox Pools pregame show, we want to introduce Michael Curry here. Michael Curry is the auction winner. Every year we kind of give this
We give a package away, come and sit with Tom and Joe and be part of the broadcast. And Michael, thank you. It would have been embarrassing had nobody bid on it, but thanks for being with us.
We weren't going to let that happen.
No.
Who would give up the opportunity to be with the Troy Aikman and Joe Buck of West Catholic football?
You can be Joe Buck. So.
Thanks for that. So Michael, for our listeners that might not know you, just give us a little bit of your background, how you're connected to West Catholic, and your roots run deep. Maybe just talk a little bit about that and your family and kids that maybe have been here at West.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me here, guys. It's really great to join you. It's definitely a different perspective on Friday Night Lights at West Catholic. But no, I'm one of the many fortunate graduates of this institution, proud alum of the class of '87. My sister and I both graduated from here. Christina graduated in '89. My brother-in-law, class of '86, Rob Gear. Shout out to the Gear family tonight.
Rob Gear, you bet.
And I grew up on the northwest side. This institution's, an important part of who we are, as it is for so many people. And we've moved around over the years. 4 sons. Our oldest graduated from St. Mary's Central High, and of all places, Bismarck, North Dakota. Not a place we thought we'd end up in.
Wow.
In our life and career path. We were out there for 3 years. But thankfully, we had a chance to move back here to Grand Rapids, and our sons Thomas, Christopher, and Andrew all graduated from here. So it's in our blood, as you know, from your own experience, whether you're a Falcon alum or a Falcon by choice. Once that's part of you, it never leaves you. So it's great to be back here.
Yeah. Did you say Rob Deere or Rob Gear?
Gear.
Okay.
Yeah, that's your brother-in-law?
I was like, Rob Deere, that boy hit some home runs.
He did it to Rob Deere.
He struck out a lot.
Yeah,
in fact,
he did.
I think he set a record.
It's a little too early going down the Tiger Road, but we're going to get down there, We're going to get there before the night's over.
That's for sure. Yeah. And Michael, you and I knew each other a little bit when you came into Aquinas as an econ professor, and I was there at Aquinas till 2018, and you're still at Aquinas now. Talk to us a little bit about what you do at Aquinas, and I know some things are changing at Aquinas. I know with the president, new president coming in. Talk to us a little bit about yourself at Aquinas and all the great things going on there.
Yeah, well, actually, let me, if you don't mind, I'll go in reverse. It's a really a great time. Like a lot of higher ed institutions, Aquinas has certainly had its challenges, but we've got a wonderful new leader in Sister Maureen Gary. We're really excited. She's hit the ground running and has already accomplished a lot in a time that, with all due respect to her predecessors, that's a tough role to play, not one I would want to ever have to step up and do. But she's done some fantastic work in a short amount of time, really galvanized the community, and so it's pretty exciting. We've had our biggest incoming freshman class, I think, in something like 7-8 years. So it's exciting to be there. I'm fortunate to be a part of the economics faculty. Again, not something that I always saw coming earlier in my career, but a chance to draw on my experience in industry and bring that to the classroom and to try to talk to students about really the science of economics in a meaningful way, especially like, we do here at West Catholic in the context of what does it mean to be a human person, right? Who are we as children created in the image and likeness of God, and how do we live out our vocation in everyday life? So I'm really honored to be a part of the institution.
That's awesome. Well, and if it's a super blowout tonight, we may even get into the economics of tariffs. But but I think it's probably going to be a close game.
Pretty close game.
Yeah. So let's look at last week, Joe, against Spring Lake.
Sure.
Just to kind of put a cap on that game. What a close game with Spring Lake. Last week we were heading in. It looks like we were going to take this 14-7 lead into halftime in the waning seconds, and all of a sudden this defender for Spring Lake gets the ball at about the 5-yard line on a nice pick, and he takes it to the house for 6. And it was a 14-point swing, and all of a sudden you're like,
wait a minute.
The momentum just changed, and of course West Catholic was able to bounce back from that. Defense did really well in the second half, shutting out a good Spring Lake offense last week, and they came with that 21-14 win.
Yeah, they did. Spring Lake came out, right away on their opening drive, went down 70 yards in 4 plays, capped off by a 45-yard run. And all of a sudden it was like, okay, they're here to play. However you want to script those, those first series and whatnot, it worked, right? And they do. They have a tremendous run game, some very good looking backs, an excellent coach, right?
For sure.
And it all worked for them. So up 7-0, West Catholic goes out and then scores to answer them. And a nice sustained drive at 80 yards, and all tied up. West Catholic goes down again after. I don't think Spring Lake punted. I think they went for it. It turned over on downs.
Right.
West Catholic was getting into the red zone, and a little out pass got jumped. 93 yards later, Spring Lake has got their second touchdown of the night. And we're looking at this going, oh, man, they're going to get a defensive touchdown. They just marched down the field. What's going to go on here? West Catholic then toughened, they did. But they went to the locker room, at a deficit, right?
Yes.
Came back the second half, answered fairly quickly, right? Made it all tied up, and then it was a little bit of a battle, wasn't it?
It was. It was back and forth.
Yep.
Until West Catholic scored in the fourth to have that final margin, 21-14.
Yeah, about 3 minutes to go in the game, and we thought it was going to be a sustained drive. Let's burn clock up, this, that, and the other. And 41, 42-yard, bomb high up in the air, and I think, was it Cam Inbody that came down with that one, and West Catholic went on to hold that lead, albeit Spring Lake was down the field. They kind of stepped on their toes a little bit, when they needed to. 3rd and long, 4th and long to end up the game. Didn't have any timeouts, and West Catholic ran the best play right at the end of the game, that victory formation, as they do, to pull out that.
The favorite play of Landon Grove for sure.
Absolutely fantastic. Always run perfectly. So it ended up a 21-14 lead, and there was some good things and bad things that happened for West Catholic in that game.
Yeah, a little bit about the penalties, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like the penalties was kind of in the turnovers. Those are the two things that sooner or later you might get snake bitten if that keeps happening. So you really need to clean that up. interestingly enough, Steve Groom said before the game today, he said, this is the first time since 2019 that we ran more passing plays than rushing plays, which I thought was really interesting.
Yeah, it's usually, Landon tries to be at about a 65-35 mix. I think that's what it is traditionally, and it never varies more than, a couple percentage points and whatnot. But, it was, what were the numbers on that, Tom? It was 26 runs to 29 passes.
Yeah.
And we have, again, 2019, who is coaching and who is quarterbacking? I want to remember.
Yeah, right. Well, if we look at the statistics, Grady Augustin, 18 for 28, 257 yards and a couple touchdowns, along with a couple picks. Connor Olszewski, 1 for 1, 100% completion percentage for 24 yards. We're going to talk a little bit about Grady Augustin because I know, Michael, you've got some stories to share about Grady Augustin. And we'll talk about that in a second. Colin Abram was great in the backfield again, 12 carries for 95 yards. Connor Olszewski touched the ball 7 times for 51 yards, chipped in a touchdown. But what I was most impressed with was that receiving core. Thomas Puxta has really made a step forward.
Oh, hasn't he?
He's becoming the leader, the go-to guy for Grady Augustin. He had 5 catches for 97 yards and a touchdown.
Yep.
But Owen Hunter, 7 catches last week for 68 yards. Cam Inbuddy, as you talked about, he had that touchdown catch. He had 3 catches for 56 yards. And then Abram, a couple catches out of the backfield for 41 yards. So great job by Grady Augustin. The week before, he set the West Catholic record for passing yards in a game. And he comes back last week and just dumps it off and goes deep, goes, short passes. But he really used the field well.
Yep.
And, he got the job done in distributing that ball to a wide variety of receivers.
Right. And doing, in part, again, 281 yards passing. I mean, he didn't. One pass was for 24 by Connor Olszewski. But, to back up a 418-yard, school record performance against Hamilton, right?
Yeah.
To back it up with a 257-yard, 2-touchdown, it wasn't a fluke, right?
No.
And I mean, right? Grady grew up right next door to you guys, right?
We're fortunate, but just to underline what you guys are saying and to go back on your Tigers reference, I think last week's game demonstrates, as A.J. Hinch would say, that it all matters. I'm trying to remember his exact quote there, but I thought
his quote was, "Let's go to Seattle."
Yeah,
I think that was it.
Yeah, but he's been stressing that. But anyhow, Grady's, viewers of the show, folks who come out to the game, see him in one capacity. But as somebody who lives in the neighborhood, we've been fortunate to see him in other capacities. And I just have to say, he's one of the most articulate and well-spoken, respectful young men that I've ever encountered. And he's actually kind of humble and shy. You think that this, QB1 would be walking around with, the head the size of a statue, but he always carries himself in a very humble and respectful and contrite way. And I think a lot of that reflects on his parents, Mark and Julie. He just comes from great stock. Can't say enough good things about the Augustin family. And a shout out to my classmate Jeff, class of '87. But Mark and Julie are really 2 very remarkable people, pillars in this community. And you can see Grady is, following in their footsteps. So just, a great young man.
They come from good roots, right? They really do. Absolutely.
We got the band out on the field waiting for the teams to come out. We're at the 7-11 mark. And as we continue with our Fox Pools pregame show, we want to thank our sponsors tonight.
Certainly, starting with Fox Pools, swimming pool installation, repair, supplies and accessories, sponsoring our pregame show. Custom Caulking, where quality is a priority, serving both commercial and residential customers, and they sponsor every Falcon touchdown. By West End Body, the West Side's best collision repair, sponsoring our halftime show. Frank's Market, got fresh meat. By the way, happy Pulaski days to everyone.
How about it?
Yeah. How about it? Hoopa Shoopa. And, hit your hall this weekend.
Yes.
This is their big
Fish
year.
Street Hall, Eastern, wherever. Just get to a hall.
And on top of Pulaski days, it's homecoming tonight here at West Catholic. So happy homecoming, and I think there's some class of all the fives, right? They're celebrating this year, and you've got yours coming up.
I do. I'll be heading to Traverse City in a couple weeks for my 10th class reunion, Joe.
Anyways, back to the sponsors. Frank's Market. Pick up your kielbasa. They're open until 4 tomorrow, so I know that because my son's there. Anyways, fresh meats, kielbasa. Exactly. Tell them Joe Sack sent you. Fresh meats, kielbasa, and so much more. Paget Business Services, small business experts for accounting, tax prep, and payroll. By Dubin Duba, attorneys at law, simplifying the legal needs of businesses and individuals throughout West Michigan. Shaner Avenue Nursery, landscapes from concept to completion. Moore & Sons Roofing, your certified local Owens Corning roofing contractor. By Realtor Melissa Homewood and the Lash Group of Epic Realty, your real estate done right. Culver's of Comstock Park, Cedar Springs, Cascade, and Lowell. Welcome to Delicious. Lamoureux Farm Market and Cowlicks, open daily, year-round on Lake Bella Vista in Rockford. And, of course, your Falcon Touchdown Club, funding and organizing the best high school football program in the state of Michigan.
It's a little warm tonight. I think it's time for a concrete mixer. So if you if you're on your way to the game, stop by Culver's on the way. Hey, as we're talking about that offense, though, 281 yards of passing,
sure,
150 yards of rushing, 431 total yards, and you're like, gosh, that is a monstrous day on offense. Well, last week, Grand Rapids Christian, 448 yards of total offense.
Yep.
So between the two squads, 879 yards of offense. I think it's safe to say we're going to see some offense
tonight.
Could
be a shootout.
I got a feeling. I'll tell you what, this is a much improved Grand Rapids Christian team. They took a little bit on the chin. I mean, we'll get into this, but, they took it on the chin to South Christian early. They traveled to Chicago and then East Grand Rapids, a little bit of a drubbing there. But since that third game, they've done all right. They beat a Spring Lake team that we beat, and it was a close game.
Right.
And then they really put it to Forest Hills Eastern last week.
Yeah, they sure did.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to, Darren Smith is really has his work cut out for him. Last week, really impressive with our player of the week last week.
Yep.
Deacon Parslow had 10 tackles, and he's only a sophomore. So he started last year as a freshman.
Right.
Got called up to JV. And, we asked him at the postgame last week. We said, gosh, Deacon, what was it like those first couple games? Because we didn't really call his name a whole lot the first couple weeks. And then all of a sudden a little bit more a couple weeks ago. And then last week he just came on with 10 tackles.
And he said, he goes, but he says he got used to the speed a little bit. And he goes, and then it was just fun.
Yeah, right.
I mean, how great is that you've got a sophomore that's starting varsity, 10 tackles on the thing. He's like, it was just fun. You love that. And he's a good, solid kid, good-sized kid. He was smiling. It just everything you want to see in a West Catholic football player, right? A young one, too.
It's awesome. And that's what they say, right? When the game slows down, I don't care what sport you're in, if you're in basketball, baseball, football, but if you get it to slow down, then that's where you're kind of at your peak performance.
It doesn't work with golf.
That's true. Because you're not moving very fast for golf. But you look at the defense, Connor Olszewski, Max Wildman both had productive games defensively last week. They both had 7 tackles. The defense had 4 sacks last week. And another guy who's really come on is Patterson. Christian Patterson.
Absolutely.
He's hurt early in the year. He was able to come a couple weeks ago, and we saw him, while the stats might not be huge on the sheet, he put a lot of pressure on the Spring Lake quarterback last week.
He did. And, he's coming off a spring injury, right? He had to rehab and get himself back, and then came into the lineup. Of course, we mentioned this, in game 2, Aaron Record goes down with a knee injury, a glaring hole in the defense, and who are the people that are going to pick it up? Christian Patterson, Deacon Parslow, and Cal Peterson. These guys have combined, and where were you going to find those tackles? They're there, right? They're there at those key positions. So, and these are the guys that are stepping up, and they're doing very well. I don't know if you want to go into the season long, but go ahead.
This is the time of year we like to to just mention the season
Yeah.
stats for the year. Offensively, Grady Augustin, 69 for 111. Passed the 1,000-yard mark last week. He's got 1,100 yards and 10 touchdowns. Olszewski rushing 320 yards, 5 touchdowns for him. So he leads the team in touchdowns rushing, but 5.3 yards per carry. And then Thunder and Lightning, you got Colin Abram, 369 yards rushing for the season. He's averaging 6.1 yard average and 4 touchdowns. So when you've got the rushing combination there, averaging over 5 and averaging over 6, every time you touch the ball, you hand the ball off twice, you got yourself a first down. That's it. It's pretty good weapons. And then as we go to the receiving, Thomas Puckstad just keeps doing an outstanding job. He leads all receivers with 18 catches for 353 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, and I like to see that in the receiving core. You've got your 2 guys that are going to go downfield and they're going to get you something, right? You've got Cam Inbody and Thomas Puckstad, and they're both averaging, over 18 and 19 yards per catch. Doing fantastic work. And then your possession guys, not that they are not possession receivers, but then you've got your backs that come out, right, and your tight ends, and the numbers look right here for what they're doing, right, on the field. And then defensively.
Yes, let's talk about defensive stats for the season.
For the season, I mean, Jael Jujum, 44 tackles to lead the team. Colin Abram, 38 tackles, on the season. Connor Olszewski at 35. Another one that's coming up big is Noah Gillespie, 26 tackles. He had a fumble recovery last week.
Right.
Second half, Spring Lake coughed it up twice. He got one of those, along with Max Wildman, who's got 24 tackles. So very evenly spread. We saw Jael Jujum. He's jumping out to a big lead in tackles, but now it's getting spread around quite nicely amongst the defense. And that's good defense, right? Your linebackers and your linemen are leading your team in tackles.
So as both teams look to line up for the national anthem, let's talk a little bit about Grand Rapids Christian. What can we expect from them tonight? Let's talk about their history, and we'll go to
sure. Well, obviously they're tied with West Catholic in the OK White Conference. They're a Division IV team. Again, they're 2-0 in OK White, 3-2 overall. Enrollment of 739, coached by Kirk Sundberg. He's in his 6th year. He's 20-32 overall. They were 2-7 last year, 1-8 in 23, 3-7 as a playoff team in 2024. In 2021, they were 7-4. So he's building this team, and he's on it right now. Last week, of course, the big win against Forest Hills Eastern, 44-20, and Spring Lake 24-21 as we get ready for our national anthem. And the West Catholic Choral Ensemble. That was great.
Yeah. And we have no control over the huddle cam. It is kind of what it is.
Yeah.
And, yeah. So
anyways, getting back to Grand Rapids Christian, they started the season against South Christian, 27-13, a loss for them. Then they had to travel to Wheaton, Illinois, West Chicago Academy, and won there, 28-21. I looked a little bit at their schedule over at West Chicago Academy, and not a bad team. I would say that they play different academies there in their league. And they're no slouch.
Right.
So coming up with a big win there. East Grand Rapids, again, we said they took a drubbing there.
They are tough this year.
They are very tough. Spring Lake, of course, a 3-point win there. And then last week, that Forest Hills Eastern. Some of the guys we're going to watch tonight, of course, junior quarterback Charlie King. He's a dual threat for them. This team rides on his success. Running back Breckton Mewson, he's a junior. Number 12, sophomore running back Eldon Grover. Number 22, sophomore wide receiver Justin Davis. We're going to be calling his number. Drew Shripka and Adrian Selfrey are 2 other wide receivers. Expect a lot in the air. West Catholic's going to receive. Christian High has elected to kick off, and they will receive in the second half, and we are off and running.
Be fielded by West Catholic at about the 6-yard line, coming up in the middle of the 15, the 20 up over the 30-yard line to the 33-yard line. Going to be decent field position for West as they get started. That is Owen Hunter on the return for West Catholic. So again, Tom Mikowski along with Joe Sack calling all the action here. We've got our special guest, Michael Curry. Thrilled to have him up in the booth. 1987 alum, I have that right?
Yep.
Yes.
Getting old.
West Catholic. We got Grady Augustin in the shotgun. He's got Connor Olszewski directly behind him. 2 left, 1 right. As West Catholic goes right to left on your radio dial. And they're in their all green uniforms and their white helmets, as you see. Fake handoff. Augustin goes here in the near flats. He's got Owen Hunter at the 28, the 30 to the 34-yard line before he gets brought down by 2 Eagle tacklers. So just a short pickup on the play of a couple yards. It'll be 2nd and 8 for West.
Yeah, it was a little swing pass, but it started out looking like the pitch that West Catholic's been doing, all year long. So a different look to that offensive set.
Here we go with Grady Augustin, and we'll send one guy in motion. Here comes a quick pitch to Connor Olszewski on the near side, and he'll get hit out of bounds. We'll see where they mark it, Joe. I think it's going to be marked at the 38, so pickup of about 3 on the play is going to bring up 3rd and a short 5 for West on their first possession as we get started on a beautiful night in West Michigan at Falcon Stadium here on the west side of Grand Rapids. It's the Grand Rapids Christian Eagles against the West Catholic Falcons. Spread 3 men right. Augustin, he loses a snap, and he's just going to cover it up, and he's going to get hit, and his helmet's going to come off now.
Hang on.
Yeah,
there it is.
Comes the flag.
We were waiting for a late flag, and we got it.
Hands to the face on that one.
Yeah, it would have been roughing.
See it the whole way.
Yep. So that's going to be a personal foul, right, Tom?
Yeah, that should be
an automatic first down, yeah.
Automatic first.
From the spot of the foul, which will be the 30, and that'll walk it up to the 45.
So, Michael, with Grady Augustin being your neighbor, I mean, did you ever get into any tackle football in the backyard?
No. I met him later. I met him at a time when I was far too old for that, and he if I had attempted to tackle him, he would have been 20, 30 yards away easily. So. We've played some cards. He's a pretty mean poker player.
Yeah.
No, he's
fun.
So after that penalty, that's going to walk it up to the 45-yard line. That's automatic first down for the Falcons.
So checking in is going to be Colin Abram. As Grady Augustin looks to the sideline and gets a call from Coach Landon Grove. Pucks is going to be wide right. We got 2 receivers on the near side as Wildman goes slot right. Owen Hunter goes in motion. Hand up the middle. No, fake. It's going to be a pitch now to Connor Olszewski on the far side. He's at the 50, 40. He's got one guy to beat. He's at the 30, and he'll get knocked out of bounds. Great run by Connor Olszewski. Boy, Joe, a lot of the defenders went with Abram in the middle, and that's the beauty of having 2 running backs like that in your backfield.
They sure did. I'm going to give a ton of credit to Owen Hunter, who held his block out there at about the 50-yard line and was able to get Connor around the edge and off he went down the far sideline, and here we are in the red zone.
Here goes Augustin up the middle to Abram, and he fights his way. He's breaking tackles, still on his feet before he finally gets corralled down. Nice pickup by Colin Abram. Tough runner.
West Catholic can still get a first down. I think they got to get to about the 40-yard line, it looks like, Tom.
Yeah, I think so.
But
I think Abram's the king of the yak, the yards after contact this year. Here goes Augustin, shotgun formation. He's going to look to the sidelines and get the play from Coach Grove. I formation, Abram, he'll get the ball, go off to the right side over the right guard.
Oh, he's going to get out of the one.
Yeah, really close to a touchdown here. Now, they can pick up a first down, Joe, which they did.
They just did, yep.
So first and goal from the 2. Hurry up offense. Augustin to Abrams, standing up. Touchdown, West! West Catholic strikes first on a 2-yard touchdown plunge by Connor Abram and Michael Curry. That was quick.
That was very quick. You like to see a team get off to a good start like that, build the momentum, and just keep pouring it on.
First custom caulking touchdown of the night goes to Colin Abram, a 2-yard plunge at the 9:50 mark. That did not take long at all, and West Catholic goes up 6-0 pending the extra point by Landon Smith, who is back from his hockey showcase, and that's a good PAT. 7-0 West Catholic.
Well, the offense is picking up where they left off.
Yeah, they sure have. That was a
400 yards of offense last week, and they march right down on a
7 plays, 67 yards.
7 plays, 67 yards.
Custom caulking is the contractor's choice for quality waterproofing and crack sealing in West Michigan and beyond, both residential and commercial. Custom caulking should be your only call. On the spot color blending and friendly service is what to expect from Custom Caulking, and the Norder family proudly supports West Catholic football and all Falcon athletic programs. Well, that kind of set the tone, didn't it, Tom?
Yeah, it sure did.
Michael, what do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. We got a traditional turnout here. Great turnout from the West Catholic Community Night. Stands are full. Student section is riled up.
Homecoming night here at West Catholic. Full student section, which we like to see. Low driving kick. Going to be fielded at the 7. Up to the 15, to the 20, 25, 30. That goes number 12. That's going to be Brecton Musin, their running back, who's back there fielding. So the junior running back takes that back. And they'll have 1st and 10 on their first possession. In case you're just joining us, it's 7-0 at the 9:30 mark here in the first quarter.
Nice 20-yard return by Musin. We're going to see him a little bit tonight. In fact, he's in the backfield with Charlie King already. A lot of weapons for the Eagles, and I'm sure we're going to see all of them tonight.
King, 6'1" junior, 180 pounds.
He's got all the footwork down. He always looks good.
Musin, 6'1", 190. Good size running back. Here goes the handoff to Musin over the right side, and he breaks a tackle. So nice run over the right tackle. It's going to pick up about 6 on the play, and it'll bring up 2nd and 4 for the Eagles.
Yeah, nice patient run. Now they're in a hurry up. Here they go. Already to the line.
They're going to send 5 wide receivers left, Joe. Let's see what they got here. Quick pass out in the flats. And nice job by West Catholic. That's Justin Davis, the sophomore, 5'11", 160-pounder with the catch. And not much, maybe 1 yard on the play. Bring up 3rd down and 4 for the Eagles.
Nice pursuit down the line. Saw Connor Olszewski racing down there, and he was in on that tackle. 5 wides.
Yeah, I think that might be the first time we've seen that all year.
Yeah, on one side of the field. 4.
2 backs in the backfield for the Eagles. Now we got slot right. Fake handoff, quarterback, keeper over the left side. Going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Jael Juman and company there for the stop. going to bring up 4th down for the Eagles. Great stop by West here on the first possession.
Really was. And, Charlie King, fake handoff, and then he ran off tackle. Thought he had a little bit of room, but it closed up very quickly. Coming in for West Catholic, I think, was Christian Patterson and company. And Jael Jujum was in there as well.
So do we think they're going to go for it here, Michael, on 4th down, or is this trying to draw them off sides?
Yeah, seems like a deep territory to do it, but you might pull them off sides. West Catholic's pursuit has been really strong here, so you got to think, they're quick kick.
Yeah, that's the beautiful thing about having a quarterback who can also kick the ball. There goes the punt down to the 37, and West Catholic will have good field position again as they lead 7-0 at the 7:09 mark.
Hey, Fox Pools located on Alpine Avenue between 7 and 8 Mile roads. Fox Pools is West Michigan's best source for both in-ground and above-ground pools, featuring a full-service showroom with chemicals, supplies, and accessories, offering annual closing and opening services as well as repairs and installation. Fox Pools does it right. So West Catholic's going to get decent field position. They're going to have it at the 37-yard line. And here they go on their second series of the evening.
Here goes Augustin. He's going to drop back. Now he's going to go deep. He's going to let it fly. He's got a receiver there. Catching his Cam Inbody at the 20. Nice job by Cam Inbody, adjusted to that. And it's a first down. West Catholic on the bomb from Augustin to Inbody.
Yeah, and Augustin gave a nice fake like he was going to do a little out screen. And he found Inbody. Look at there, right at the line, ready to go on a hurry up.
How fast is that? Here goes a hand up over the left side to Connor Olszewski. He's got a hole. He's at the 15, 10, 5. Touchdown West! Connor Olszewski.
19 yards. Second custom caulking touchdown of the night this time. Connor Olszewski from 19 yards in West Catholic. That quick. First 2 series.
Yeah.
2 scores.
That was what they started out on the 27 on that one?
Yes.
So yeah. 73 yards in 2 plays. That's nuts. A good kind of nuts.
Yeah. That's what they call big plays right there.
Yeah.
Back to back. And all of a sudden, before you blink, it's 14-0. Hey, give us a shout out, 616-262-9270, 616-262-9270. And if anyone's having any issues with audio, please let us know. But restart your YouTube if you need to. But I think we're coming in just fine, at least on our test with Connor Conkle out in the production truck. He said everything seems to be working just fine.
He was late again today.
Yeah, well,
jeez.
Yeah, has he ever been on time?
I don't know. Hey, since 1965, West End Body's been serving Grand Rapids when those days happen, and they do happen. So if you've had a mishap with your vehicle, call Gavin and get everything fixed up. Working with all insurance companies, West End Body's your single source for collision repair. West End Body, located at 1693 Leonard Northwest, and they sponsor our halftime show. West Catholic coming out hot, setting a tone, getting 2 scores up in the first 5.5 minutes of the game, leading 14-0 here in the first. If you're just joining us, beautiful night down in Grand Rapids. Lights are on, but the sun's not quite down. A little warmer than average. Here's Landon. He puts it right on the numbers at the 5-yard line. This is going to be Musin again. He runs it up to the 20. And that's where he is met. Nice tackle by Deacon Parslow. We kind of highlighted him during the pregame show. Parslow with the tackle. Put Musin down right there at the point of contact. And the Eagles are going to have 80 yards to pay dirt. Let's see what Charlie King and company can put together. Coach Kirk Sundberg in his 6th year calls it out. Oh, I love it. We got we got the police down there with the flashing lights on.
You got a warrant
I don't know what's going on.
Joe.
Yeah.
Here goes the hand up. No, fake hand up. Charlie King gets it. He breaks the tackle. Now he's got a receiver out here on the near side. Nice job by Charlie King there as he finds his receiver, Brecton Musin, the running back out of the backfield. He's got a short pickup on the play of about 3, 2nd down and 7.
Well, he had nowhere to go. He was in the grasp and was able to shake free. Still looking downfield, but found Musin along the sidelines and quick dump to him. And positive yardage for the Eagles.
Here goes King. He's in shotgun. Short little pass out, and nice job by West Catholic. 4 defenders in on it. No pickup on the play, Joe. That's as good as you get there defensively.
Yeah, that was number 22, Eldon Grover. He's a sophomore. He's a running back, so split to the far side. A little bit of a dump pass, but met by the Falcons right away. And it's going to bring up a 3rd and 5 for the Eagles.
That first possession was so fast we didn't get a chance to throw our defensive starters up, but there's our defensive starters of the game.
Let's see how the band's sounding really good. Like an SEC band playing in between plays. I love it.
So 3rd and 5. Here goes King. He looks over his shoulder. He steps up in the pocket's got time. Delivers high. Ball falls incomplete. Looking for his receiver over the middle at the 38-yard line there, Joe.
That was Cam Rentz. He's a junior wide receiver. Ball was up high. Couldn't quite get up enough to pull that one down. It's going to bring up another 4th down for the Eagles here. 4th and 5. The last time Charlie King set up like he was in the gun, but backed up to the punt formation. They're going to do the same thing, and Connor Olszewski backs himself up to receive the kick.
Connor's just inside his own territory. Now he's got to go back to field it at the 38. Gets it at the 40, up the middle. Breaks the tackle there. He's at the 50, 45. Still on his feet. Breaks another tackle on his feet at the 35, 30. Sheds another tackle. Look at the move.
Look at him go.
Oh, he gets tackled at the 35. I love it. Connor Olszewski, that was the best 30, 40-yard run I've seen in quite some time. Amazing.
Looked like he was trying to make his way through a busy subway train. He had so many people around him. Fantastic job. Finally brought down by number 56. That was Davis Hutt. Davis had 3 chances at him. He finally got him on the 3rd chance.
Wow, that was just great. Really shifty running by Connor Olszewski. You think he just has the speed, but nice shifty running there as well. So Augustine goes shotgun. He'll send 2 right, 1 left. He'll hand it off over the right side to Colin Abraham. He breaks contain. He's up over the 30, down inside the 25, and down near the 20-yard line, getting close to the red zone here, Joe.
Finally brought down by Hudson Ogle along with Davis Hutt. Davis Hutt was all the way down from his defensive line position to make that play. And looks like we got an Eagle down right there at the 20-yard line, right on the sideline. So West Catholic comes to the sideline, as does the Eagles. And while we're doing that, let's pay some more bills. Since it's Pulaski Days, hey, the new Frank's Market, they're located at 1020 West Fulton in Grand Rapids, featuring the area's best fresh and smoked kielbasa, awesome steaks, succulent roast, hot shots, deli meats, and so much more. Make sure you get down there, get some kielbasa. Stop in and experience the fantastic service and products the Standisak family has delivered in Grand Rapids for decades. Since 1933, Frank's Market is the only choice. The only place to go for Pulaski Days, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Get your stuff. Paget Business Services is your small business experts for tax preparation, bookkeeping, and payroll. Don't have your tax prep and accounting be a coin toss. Leave it to Paget Business Services to get it right. Falcon fans, visit Paget online at pbsgr.com. That's pbsgr.com. Thanks to Mark Davey and his great staff. Paget is located on Lake Michigan Drive, right next to Mr. Berger. So there's a lot of attention being paid to the downed Eagle over there at the 20-yard line, still down.
So we look at the offensive starters. I mean, things have been happening so fast, Joe. 14-0, and this offense is getting it done. They look fantastic.
Michael, what's going on around the area for games? OK White, and I think there's some big games.
Yeah, we've got some big games. In addition to this one, we've got Wayland at Spring Lake tonight. It's their homecoming. We got Forest Hills Eastern at Hamilton. It looks like another homecoming game. And as you look around the league, Grand Rapids Catholic Central is hosting Ottawa Hills. Rockford is hosting Hudsonville.
That's a big one.
Huge. Unity Christian, unbeaten, 5-0 at Sealand West. Holland Christian, 4-1 at EGR. That'll be another great matchup. And finally, you have Lowell and Kennewa Hills, both coming in at 4-1, squaring off tonight.
Okay, big games around the area.
Absolutely.
The biggest, of course, I'm thinking is going to be that at Hudsonville.
Yeah.
And, that's their two top
Rockford
10 teams
Hudsonville.
in Division I.
Huge.
And they have to go to Rockford. So
Here goes Augustin, shotgun formation, going to be right at the 22. Fake handoff. He's going to look to pitch. Now he's going to keep it. Cut inside. Nice decision by Augustin. And he's going to get close to the 10. Probably at the 12-yard line is where they're going to mark it.
yeah, it looks like he's about a yard short, maybe a half a yard short. It's going to bring up 2nd and 1. And that injured player was Davis Hutt, number 56, both offense and defensive lineman, senior for the Eagles. Hopefully he's going to be able to come back. He was down for a little while. We wish him well.
Gustin shotgun, handoff to up the middle of Colin Abram, and he's close to the goal line. He's going to be just short. Nice run by Colin Abram over the right side. Hurry up offense for West. They like to get going before the defense gets set. Here comes a snap, and we got a whistle. So maybe
Let's see what we got.
timeout
Yeah.
Grand Rapids Christian.
Kirk Sundberg calls a timeout. He says, hey, this is too quick. Things are going on, so.
Any relation to Jim Sundberg, the former catcher
That's right.
for the Texas Rangers, a la circa 1981?
Pulled that right out of your 5th pocket, didn't you? Oh, man.
I
that's
was
great.
following you. You know you're getting old when, but yeah, I was.
We're bringing up baseball.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Tigers, man. Holy cow, they turned the tables
Yeah.
on Cleveland. What a great 7th inning they had, man. Oh, that was fun.
Now, be honest, Michael, were you nervous even when they were up 6-1?
I'm not going to lie, I was. You never know. That bullpen's been shaky at times, but A.J.
For
Hinch
sure.
is running a good shop. They're a tough team. They've got a lot of mettle, a lot of battle, and in them it's going to be exciting to see what they do going out to Seattle.
And Seattle plays some good baseball right now.
They got a solid lineup, but that catcher, speaking of catchers, Sundberg and company, that catcher they've got.
Cal Raleigh.
Yeah.
And he's hitting at a big stadium where the ball doesn't carry well, so it's crazy.
60 home runs. Here goes Augustin. First down. Gives it off on the right side. Touchdown West! Colin Abram!
Colin Abram with our 3rd custom caulking touchdown of the night at 4:03 in the first. West Catholic looking fantastic. 3 series, 3 scores. I mean, we're 8 minutes into this ball game, and pending the extra point, up 21-0 here. Let's see what Landon Smith and his special team unit are lined up. There's the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it's good. Nice having Landon Smith back from his hockey showcase. And West Catholic
Hey, give us a shout
goes
out.
up 21-0.
616-632.
Nope.
Oh, sorry. That's my number.
That's your. Yeah, you go ahead and take over. Take over today. I'm busy writing stuff down right now.
262-9270.
There you go.
How's that?
There you go.
616-262-9270. The memory still works, Joe. Give us a text, 262-9270. Let us know you're out there listening, or chat us up on the YouTube link and send that YouTube link to your friends. We know there's a couple links out there, right? One that just has the huddle feed without our audio, and then there's us with the audio. So
Send it to your friends.
yeah, send it to your friends.
Send it to your relatives.
We got Fadir Smirnoff listening out on YouTube. He says hello from Portugal.
Portugal.
Yeah.
That's a couple of satellites bouncing.
Yeah. It's not quite the space station listener we had last year. Here goes the kickoff. He fielded at the 5-yard line by Musin. He's up near the 20, and he'll get hit and go down. Nice job by the coverage team for West as they will tackle Christian, and they'll have the ball. 1st and 10, balls at the 18. 3:56 mark. 21-0 is your score. Falcons over the Eagles.
And a shout out to Raj Saraki. He's watching. Hey, Raj. Son Nick Saraki, he can't watch because he's coaching the secondary at East Grand Rapids High School. They got a big game tonight.
How about it?
How about it?
Shotgun formation goes King. He'll send trips left. They're all stacked out there on the far side. And he'll get the snap, and he'll go down. I don't know, Joe. That just didn't look good from the get-go.
Deacon Parslow, the sophomore. We're highlighting him. Look at him. He's fired up. Falcon defense is very fired up.
We got Blake Graff listening out there from Rockford.
Oh, I love this. Deacon Parslow's grandparents down in Florida. They're
wonderful.
They're watching.
Got to be proud
very
of
timely
their
on that.
grandson, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Week. They say, go Deke. Yeah, he's doing a great job. Had a great week last week, and he's following it up with a lot of performance here this week. Got to be very proud of him.
As we talked before pregame, we have high expectations for the Deacon being a Catholic school.
That's right.
That's right.
We absolutely do.
Jeremy's listening in Fremont, and he says, hey, guys, doing a great job, and a nice hit this last one. We've got a down, we've got a downed Eagle here, so we've got an official's timeout.
Great crowd here on homecoming night. Stick with us at halftime. We're going to have the West Catholic Band out there.
Right.
A little bit of crowning going on. And some commentary. From our special guest, Michael Curry, who bid hundreds of thousands of dollars in the West Catholic auction to be here in the booth with us. And
suddenly
we're glad that you did.
Yeah, I'm glad to know my purchasing power is that high. So.
John Connell's out there listening, and he is unfortunately just on the huddle cam. He goes, "Why can't I hear you guys?"
Oh,
so we're gonna. I just sent him the link.
Yes.
And
yes. So yeah, for those of you that are out there and you can't hear us, there's the huddle cam does a link, and that is just out there, and then we tie into the huddle cam, and unfortunately it is two different feeds. So just make sure you go to one that has the audio. Send it to your friends.
Jerry Wasorick, she's listening.
Oh, Mrs. Wasorick.
Post it on Facebook.
She's fantastic. Thanks, Jerry.
She is a saint.
Right?
Absolutely.
So it looks like the injured Eagle over there is number 52.
Boy, Joe.
And that was Dane Fitzgibbon. He's, again, a senior offensive lineman. So between him and Hutt.
They have less than 10 subs on the sideline. So not a lot of depth with Grand Rapids Christian. Here goes the hand up over the left side. Nice job by West Catholic. Maybe a pickup on one.
That's Musin again.
3rd and 9 for the Eagles.
Yeah, boy, not the offensive performance currently that they experienced last week at Forest Hills Eastern.
Right, they put up well over 400 yards against Eastern.
Yeah.
And they're having a tough time moving the ball against the stingy West Catholic defense. King will send 3 wide right, 2 left as they send 5 wide again. Here goes King, steps up in the pocket. He gets hit and the ball's up in the air. Is it a fumble? No, they're going to say incomplete pass. And who is that in on the tackle, Joe? Hunter Price.
I don't see Hunter Price was in there, but Noah Gillespie was really, really close to diving for an interception on that ball as it popped out of Charlie King's hands. So the Eagles are going to face another 4th and long, and they're going to set up like they're going for it. It'll be no surprise if Charlie King backs up into his punting stance. I think Coach Sundberg, he's gonna have him go for it. No, he's backing up. Now we got a timeout being called, and that's by West Catholic.
So defense, Michael, is showing up tonight. A lot of 3 and outs for the Eagles.
Very disciplined. Everybody's pursuing the ball. You can see they're keeping a good eye on where they need to be rather than going for the fake. So, no, Landon Grove, as always, has got this team disciplined, and you can see they're really heating up as the season goes on.
Well, they sure are. We're only at the 2:46 mark in the first. West Catholic with a 21-0 lead over Grand Rapids Christian. And let's pay some more bills. Epic Realty is a national leader in real estate, and Melissa Homewood is your local expert when it comes to buying or selling your home in West Michigan. Melissa can orchestrate market watches, property searches, home value assessments to make your buying or selling process as thorough as it can be. You can find Realtor Melissa Homewood on the web at melissahomewood.com. That's melissahomewood.com. Melissa Homewood, the Lash Group of Epic Realty, your real estate done right. Both teams back on the field.
I'm going to love to see these stats at halftime if this continues. You look at the defensive starters for West Catholic that are doing a fantastic job tonight. Connor Olszewski, he'll back up, end over end kick. He's going to let it bounce, and he's going to move away. It's going to hit an eagle at the 49 in West Catholic. They'll actually mark it at the 50.
Boy, just not much working for Grand Rapids Christian offensively so far. I don't even know if they've I think they picked up one first down or maybe none.
Yeah, one at the most. And West Catholic, another short field. Joe, here the ball at the 50. And we still have 2:38 left in the first.
Yeah.
It's like,
it's
wow.
Crazy.
21-0 is your score. Is Augustin shotgun. Here goes Owen Hunter. Now, Augustin's going to pitch to him. Hunter's going to get it. It was a low pitch, and he'll fight his way for about 2 yards. So that was just enough, Joe, to kind of take him out of rhythm. Ball was a little bit low. He had to kind of grab it. Didn't really catch it cleanly. So 2nd and 8 for West.
John Connell's finally got us.
Oh, good. Good, John. Tell your son Sam hello. Congratulations on his new job.
Where's he at?
I knew you were going to ask me that. Why'd you have to?
Congratulations on your new job.
Yeah, somewhere in minor league baseball is Olszewski. Great carry by Olszewski. He's inside the 40. Down to the 38 goes Olszewski. It'll be another West Catholic first down. I'm trying to remember, Joe, if it's, I want to say Battle Creek, but I'm not positive. Maybe John is listening and he could tell us his job. I did see something on LinkedIn, I believe. And I was glad to see it, but my memory has escaped me where it's at. Here goes Owen Hunter in motion, right to left. Ball's on the ground, and Hunter's going to cover it up. Nice play by Hunter to cover it up. Boy, that
was scary.
Well. Yeah. So they're going to lose, let's see, about 7 on the play. So going to be 2nd down and long for West. About 16-17 to go for a first as Max Wildman checks in. Gillespie checks out. So does Cal Peterson. Wildman goes slot left. Augustin will send too far right. Augustin, play action. Now he gets moved out of the pocket, goes to his right, looks downfield. He's got a receiver there. Owen Hunter on the sidelines, and it's a catch. So nice job by Owen Hunter. Not enough for a first down, Joe and Michael. It's going to be 3rd and 6 for the Falcons.
Boy, did you see that catch? He paused just like any kid would on their lawn, right? Stopped, had 1 foot up and 1 foot down inbounds as he caught the ball. And nice pitch and catch there on a broken play. Let's see what West Catholic do on a 3rd and 6.
Olszewski will go slot left now. Owen Hunter in motion again. Here goes Augustin. He's under a lot of pressure, and he'll tuck the ball and run. Ooh. He'll run over number 9 at the 32. So he picks up about 3 on the play the hard way. It'll be 4th down and 4 for West. Now, I know Landon Smith's licking his chops on the sideline saying, Coach, this is only like, what, a 48-yard field goal, 50-yard field goal? Give me a shot. But Landon Grove's like, I'll go for it on 4th.
We're going to go for it here.
Yeah.
Empty backfield.
Empty backfield, 5 spread out, 3 right, 2 left. In motion goes Peterson. And Augustin, he rolls right, and he's got Peterson, and he'll catch it, and he'll get hit right away. Nice defense by the Eagles, and they stuff West. Turnover on downs. Christian with the ball with 18 seconds left.
Duba & Duba Attorneys at Law with law offices in the Amway Grand Plaza Hotel. Duba specializes in business transactions, mergers and acquisitions, real estate and estate planning. A true West Catholic family of students, coaches, boosters, and volunteers. Let Chris and Don Duba help with all your legal needs. Duba & Duba Attorneys at Law.
Michael, what does Christian do here nothing seems to be working yet. I mean, you seeing anything out here that maybe they should do?
I don't know. I think they maybe got to go to the air a little bit, see if they can open things up a little bit. Maybe get West Catholic to back off the run game.
Cue,
wow, there goes that.
And Noah Gillespie with the interception. So he does go through the air, as Michael Curry said. So Coach and Michael were on the same page, but it didn't pay off because it's a West Catholic interception.
First turnover of the game, courtesy of Noah Gillespie. Number 0 from his linebacking position. Charlie King threw it essentially right to him. So nothing going right now for the Eagle offense. You know, after a turnover on downs in one play, it's got to be real disheartening. Throws the defense right back out onto the field. And here comes West Catholic.
Gillespie goes slot right, Wildman slot left. Here goes a handoff. Oh, flea flicker. Augustin going deep. Oh, and in and out of the hands. Joe wide open was Wildman on the near side. He may have been able to walk it in for a touchdown. What a great play. First time we've seen the flea flicker this year.
Yeah. That had 3 touches before it got handed off, too.
Wildman just needed some Jack Tatum stickum on there. And would been, or is it Lester Hayes?
Lester Hayes.
Okay, thank you, guys.
Oh, and he's kicking himself. Look at him out there going, man. Helmet's cocked sideways. He's like, I had that.
We got half the people listening go, oh, my God, that's a great Lester Hayes reference. The other half are going, who's Lester Hayes?
Right.
Look, Google it. Here goes Augustin. Steps up in the pockets. Got a receiver here on the near side. The Cam in body. So nice pickup on the play. Going to be a pickup of about 6 on the play. 2nd and 4 for West. We got 2 seconds left here in the first. 21-0 is your score. Falcons over the Eagles.
So Sam Connell is going to be at the Battle Creek Battle Jacks.
There we go. I did say Battle Creek. Very good. My memory's better than I thought. Here goes Olszewski. Up the middle. Huge hole inside the 20 as he gets in the red zone. Down near the 15. He'll get tackled at the 16, and that will end the first quarter.
Which lasted an hour and a half. Holy smokies.
Well, technically 35 minutes, but who's counting?
Let's pay a couple bills here. Shaner Avenue Nursery, because fall is absolutely the perfect time to create the beautiful landscape you've been wanting outside your home. And Shaner Avenue Nursery is the team you need to make this project a reality. Kristen Perez, a proud West Catholic parent, will meet and design the look you want, making your home the envy of the neighborhood. So contact Shaner Avenue Nursery and Kristen Perez at 616-293-7228 or check them out on the web at ShanerAvenueNursery.com. And if you need to repair or replace your roof, choose Moore & Sons Roofing. Moore & Sons, where you don't just get a great roof, you get a great roofing experience. The quality and craftsmanship that they invest in every roof is second to none. So for all your roofing needs, choose Moore & Sons Roofing and Owens Corning Certified Contractor.
Hey, and since in honor of Michael Curry being in the press box tonight, let's give a shout-out, little advertisement for Aquinas College. I'm sure they've got some visit days coming up in the fall. They always do. So
yeah, big open house tomorrow and again in November. But, Tom, as you know from your days, the doors are always open. We'll welcome visitors anytime.
Absolutely.
Who's in your old office, Tom? That's what I want to know.
A guy by the name of Brian Matkey, who I actually hired as admissions counselor 105 years ago.
That's awesome.
Still great friends with Brian today, and he is great for the college. And so glad that he's keeping that VP of enrollment seat open as Olszewski goes over the left side to pick up 4 on the play. Maybe we'll call it a long 3. 2nd and 7 for West as they shift and go left to right on your radio dial. But, yeah, Aquinas, one of the most beautiful campuses in the state of Michigan. Get out there. Claim to fame, 2 of every tree, shrub, and bush that can grow in the state of Michigan is on that campus. So it's worthwhile to take a tour. Maybe even put yourself in a hammock while you're taking a tour. Here goes Olszewski over the right side. Fights his way forward near the 10. He gets to the 10. Going to be just a couple yards short of a first.
Absolutely brutish run right there. Carried the pile for an extra 3 yards. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 3. Connor Abram takes Connor Olszewski's spot now, running back. just joining us, 11 minutes to go here in the second. 21-0 West Catholic over Christian High.
Grady Augustin, shotgun. Colin Abram right behind him.
We got some whistles. I think it's a procedure call, and it is on West Catholic. Let me give you a quick. Go ahead. Let me give you a quick shocker, okay?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Up in Rockford and Hudsonville. Hudsonville in the second quarter leading 14-0.
Whoa.
Woo.
Hello. Didn't see that coming.
Yep. Didn't see that one coming.
I was saying, as we're talking about Aquinas, go visit the Aquinas website. If you can't visit this weekend, go visit the website and go to that admissions website. And, hey, you can get yourself a personalized video right away.
Right away.
That site.
I wonder who got that going.
Here goes Augustin. Screenplay to Olszewski. Great job at the 12. He shakes and bakes, and he's near the goal line. Is it a touchdown? It is. Touchdown West. Connor Olszewski from Grady Augustin.
15 yards out. And custom caulking number 4 for West Catholic here, courtesy of Connor Olszewski, a 15-yarder. And West Catholic takes a 4-score lead here, minutes into the second.
That was you almost sounded like Harry Carey there in West Catholic.
I can do that.
That was a little Harry Carey-esque.
I can do Keith Jackson as well, so,
Here goes Landon Smith with the extra point, and he extends the lead to 28-0 at the 10:30 mark here in the second. As scripted, hey, Michael Curry? You couldn't really script it any better than the way West Catholic has played both offensively and defensively so far.
Absolutely. They've got both sides of the ball covered, and it's really a tale of two cities. West, other than a few missed opportunities and that false start there, is like a well-tuned engine, and Grand Rapids Christian is just trying to get started. You can see they're out of their rhythm for sure.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
You can see there's a little bit of shock and awe. You can see how their shoulder pads are drooping a little bit. But I think Kirk Sundberg is going to have some tricks up his sleeve here for this offensive set. They really need to get some points on the board. Let's see what Landon Smith here is going to kick off for the fourth time here tonight.
See if they kick it to Musin again, Joe.
Yeah, the run up and the kick, and it is going to Musin.
He'll get the ball inside the 5s at the 10, 15, and he'll get tripped up at the ankles at the 22. Nice job there.
Who else? Deacon Parslow.
How about it?
Grandpa?
Right?
Kid's doing great.
And he's a sophomore.
We got a dandy in Ann Arbor.
I miss Keith Jackson.
Oh, he was the best.
And I told you before, I have a Keith Jackson patch that he used to wear on his thing.
You did? At a sports memorabilia show?
Yeah, and I have a patch with a letter from Keith Jackson that he wore it for, had 1 million miles or something on it. As here goes a pass on the near side for Christian. Oh, nice job taking it up. That's number 1, Justin Davis. And Grand Rapids Christian has a first down for the first time in a while, Joe.
Oh, man, I'll tell you what. And a big sigh of relief for that offense. Nice little pitch and catch. Came to the near sideline, and Justin Davis gets a first down. 1st
and 10 at the 35. West Catholic going to stick with their 43 defense here. 1 standing up on the end and 3 down linemen. King gets the ball, hands it up over the right side. Shifty running back as it goes to number 22, Eden Grover. He's only a sophomore, 5'7", 155. Not a big guy, but a speedster. 2nd and 5 for the Eagles.
Yeah, they got some sophomore weapons, junior weapons. Here it's going to be interesting to see them in the next couple years. Plenty to work with.
No doubt about that. Eagles send 2 wide right, 1 in the near side left here. This King is in shotgun. Grover behind him. Grover gets it. He's going to try to break contain. He's going to get tripped up. He breaks the tackle, but gets tripped up and falls forward. Is it enough for a first down, Joe? They're going to say it's just short.
Yeah, just shy here.
3rd and 1.
Expect them to get right back up to the line, looking to the Coach Sundberg on the sideline. They get their play, and they're ready to go.
Now, it's not the power back, 5'7", 155, Grover behind him, but let's see if they give him the ball anyways. Kings look to the sidelines. We'll get the play call from Coach Kirk Sundberg. The snap, and they're going to hand it off to him again. Easy first down over the right side. So 1st and 10 for the Eagles as they march it up to the 48-yard line. Getting near midfield, starting to make some noise offensively. We know
take them
they
long.
can do
They're gonna expose something. There's always something to expose.
Yeah. I mean, this isn't a team that puts up 400 yards of offense last week that isn't going to figure it out. 2 left, 1 right as they operate on the far hash. Hand up the middle. Boy, he hits that hole hard as Grover, and he's got.
Well, I thought there was a fumble.
Down,
yeah, that was a fumble, but it's not. It's Grover's helmet that went about 5 yards past where he was tackled, and there's a flag on the play, and I can only assume this is going to go against West Catholic.
Yeah, I think so too. Landon Grove's not happy with that. He's slapping his hands here.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a face mask penalty.
Another shout out here, the Downer girls. They're watching the homecoming game from Comstock Park. Michelle was 75 at West Catholic, Kathy 77, and Margie 1979. Looking forward to hearing our call and many more touchdown Wests from Tom. It's getting.
Yeah, let's get.
People are liking that, Tom.
Well, good. Good.
Ask you to spice it up, but it's already pretty spicy.
We got a full crowd here at homecoming. Happy homecoming and happy Pulaski days. As we call the game here from Falcon Stadium, Tom Mikowski along with Joe Sack and Michael Curry. Hand up to Grove again, and he breaks a few tackles, still on his feet. Some power. We got a flag here as he kicks it all the way to the 10. He's got a Grand Rapids Christian first down, but hold. Let's see what the penalty is. Holding Grand Rapids Christian, and so that's going to come back.
Very disappointing. I'll tell you what, they found something in Grover that they didn't have in Mewson, and he's making a difference here in this drive. Christian running the ball very well.
5'7", 155, but I mean, on that carry, looked like he had a little power too, Michael.
Yeah, they're really in a groove, and like you said before, he's quick off the handoff, and he's got a good eye in the field.
Yeah, he does. And he's, he's among giants there, so, hitting that hole and going unseen. It's like Tom Mikowski used to be running through the line, right, Tom?
I wasn't that fast. He's got some wheels. I was quick, but not that quick. And Grover hits that hole really quick. Nice pickup on the play. He's going to pick up about 10. We'll still be short of a first down.
Got back inside the down markers, though.
Inside the 25 to the 23 as they approach the red zone. So nice drive here by the Eagles. King will send trips left, 1 right. Grover will stand directly behind him. As King looks to Coach Sundberg for the play. 28-0 is your score at the 7:08 mark here in the second. Rolling left, King's looking. He'll go back on the far side. He's got a receiver there. No pickup on the play. Sniffed out very well by West Catholic.
Yeah, a little bit of a boot here to the near side, but then turned, threw the ball to the far side with a screen set up. It didn't fool any of the West Catholic defenders there and brought down right away. Play being called in by Coach Kirk Sundberg.
West Catholic defense say we'd like to keep a shutout intact here. 2 left, 1 right. 2 backs in the backfield for Christian. Step up in the pocket. Delivers. Complete. near a first down.
Albeit short. He's going to have about a yard to go. So 4th and 1. This is go for it area. I mean, you're inside the red zone.
Yeah, when you trail 28-0,
yeah,
I don't think you're kicking field goals right now, even though it's early in the game. I think you want to go for it on 4th and a yard. Statistically, it makes sense. You don't have to be the Dan Campbell playbook to know it's statistically well worth your while on 4th and 1. But let's see if West Catholic can hold here. Hand up to Grover. He bounces and jumps over a tackler. And here comes a shoe out of the pile.
Yeah, well, it was Grover's shoe. Timmer was the one. He's got quite a wingspan there and was able to reach his arm out as Grover kind of leapt over the line of scrimmage. But enough for a first down for the Eagles. So things looking up, moving the ball.
That's one way to slow them down, Joe. Just take their shoes off.
That's right.
Here goes King.
We got Mewson back in, and now we got a West Catholic Falcon that's jumped, I think.
Yeah, dead ball foul, offsides.
Yeah.
Boy, those penalties. We talked about it in the pregame. Got to clean up the penalties, especially the ones that, self-imposed, self-inflicted.
Yeah, that's really a focus thing right there again. Wholesale changes for the Falcons. New group went in here. Let's see what the Eagles can do on 1st and 5.
Shotgun formation goes King. He's going to step up. He's got a receiver there and getting jumped. Is it an interception? Or no, touchdown. It got through the West Catholic defender. I saw the West Catholic defender jump at Joe, and I thought maybe that was an interception. It got through, and it's a touchdown.
And that was number 13, Breon Walton, the junior.
My apologies,
Hang on.
Joe.
No?
Hold on. It's not a touchdown. He went down at the 4-yard line. That was on the far side of the field. Remember, we're still looking for an
optometrist.
Yes.
We need some help up here.
I did not have my binoculars out. It was the far side of the field where it's very, very dark, Michael Curry.
Indeed.
It has nothing to do with my bad eyes. Empty backfield for Charlie King. Here he goes. Delayed quarterback sneak. And he got stood up by Jacob Timmer.
It's a touchdown right at the goal line. They're going to say he crossed, but boy, he ran into Jacob Timmer running into a wall.
That's paying the price. That is paying the price. What a hit by Timmer.
That's going to be the first touchdown here for the Eagles. Tom, no, you were right. It was a score. They went for 2.
My bad then.
Boy, we're just
again.
Optometrist.
Again. Well, I thought that was a TD. My bad. So I will take full accountability.
So the touchdown went to Breon Walton. The 2-point conversion went to Charlie King.
Thank you.
At the 4:49 mark in the second.
Yes. Well, to my defense, the scoreboard still said 0.
It did.
So while I called it as a touchdown, I looked at the scoreboard and thought, I must have missed that. My eyes must be deceiving me. But trust your eyes, even if you need an optometrist.
Yeah, I was watching.
That is the goal. Michael Curry is our backup here, is our spotter. Low driving kick at the 3 is going to be fielded. 15, 20, 25 over the 30 is Cal Peterson. So ball's going to be at the 34 mark. 28-8 your score at the 4:41 mark here in the second.
And to everyone who craves a fresh meal made just for you, let our Culver's teams in Comstock Park, Cedar Springs, Cascade, or Lowell locations handcraft your meal with care. Come to Culver's and let us serve you a butter burger made especially for you. Welcome to Delicious.
Augustin, shotgun formation. Hands it up the middle. No, he fakes it. Now he's going to pass it over here on the near side to Connor Olszewski. He's up over midfield and takes it all the way to the 45. Again, nice job carrying out the fakes, and great pickup by West as they get into Grand Rapids Christian territory.
And we said this last week, Tom. There was a play that Connor ran, and he just looked so comfortable on the football field, waiting for things to happen, making the right moves and stuff, and that was another one. Boy, he just hung out there, waited, got a block, moved the right. He is really comfortable playing football.
Ball's at the 45. Somehow we got 67 on the scoreboard there. Here goes Olszewski at the 40, 35, 30, 25. He's got one guy to beat. Can he beat him? Touchdown West! Connor Olszewski from 45 out. Wow.
That, again, he started this side, he went to that side, he cut. He had a couple guys to beat, guys picking the wrong angle, but, in getting into the end zone, he stutter-stepped and forced a bad tackle. I'll tell you what, 3:51 West Catholic, 34 pending the Landon Smith extra point. Quick answer to the Christian score.
Oh, snap was mishandled, but put down by Cal Pearson. Nice adjustment by Cal. It's good to go. You sound a little bit like John Gruden there, Joe. I
love Chucky.
I tell you what.
Tell you what. So another custom caulking touchdown, the third of the night for Connor Olszewski, this time from 45 yards out. West Catholic 35. Christian Eagles 8.
Joe, Michael, do you ever watch on Facebook? Gruden gets these care packages.
Oh, yeah.
And it's from every college. He got them from West Catholic, or not from West Catholic, from Western Michigan University and the Broncos. But I don't know if it's every other day, he's getting some package from some college, and it's got everything that you could think of. Like, he literally could change an outfit by the hour and not run out of clothes because he's gotten so much stuff in the mail.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's great.
Good to be John Gruden.
It's good to be John Gruden.
Chucky. I want to see him get another coaching job.
For sure. Here goes Landon Smith. It's going to hit on the ground, and Muson's going to get it at the 5, 15, 20, and he's going to get hit before he gets to the 20. It's going to be right there, right around the 20. 1st and 10 for the Christian. 35-8 your score now. 3:45 here until half. We will have some views of the crowning and
West End Body halftime show. We're gonna definitely give you some looks at the homecoming and be able to hear the West Catholic band, and then we'll come back to Steve Grooms and we'll get into all the stats. Michael Curry's gonna help us out with all that. In the meantime, we got 3 minutes 45 seconds to play here until then.
Here goes King. Slant play, and it's completed over the middle here at the 25. So pick up a 5 on the play. 2nd and 5 for the Eagles. Nice quick hitter across the middle, Joe.
Gillespie in on that tackle along with Mossy Wickstrom. And I think Jael Jujim from his linebacker spot. Hit right where he caught it.
Grover still in the backfield. As King will send 3 wide right on the far side, 1 here on the near side. Here's Grover, hits the hole quick, tries to move the pile about 3 or 4 yards. It's going to be
real close.
But we're going to bring up 3rd and a short one.
Boy, they found something in Grover.
Sure did. I like the way that kid runs.
Good runner. He's like a water bug, man. He's very shifty.
A little bit like Eric Metcalf from the 1982 St. Louis Cardinals. Something like that. 2 left, 2 right, balanced attack. They operate from midfield. Here goes Grover over the right side. He'll get tackled. So he'll lose a yard on the play, bring up 4th.
Yeah, that was Connor Olszewski came racing up and undercut his feet. And now this is going to bring up, a loss of yards on the play, about a half a yard, bring up 4th and 1.
Huge play for West Catholic defense. As King looks to draw West Catholic offside.
Yeah, at the 29-yard line. of Christian.
I knew we were going to see
so,
a
yeah,
timeout.
quick timeout here.
By West Catholic. Say hi to Jim Hill, who's out there listening. And
Jim?
we've got McAdoo watching.
McAdoo.
Give us a shout out, 616-262-9270. 616-262-9270. Let us know you're out there listening. Homecoming night here at Falcon Stadium.
Fuel up, Falcon fans, at Lamoureux Farm Market and Cowlicks from farm fresh beef, pork, chicken, lamb, and salmon. Always local, always natural, and USDA certified. To our full-service ice cream shop, we've got something for everyone. Open daily year-round on Lake Bella Vista in Rockford. Follow them on Facebook for their specials. Lamoureux Farm Market and Cowlicks.
I love to watch the sideline here. When the music comes on, you've got some of the West Catholic guys dancing there. Jacob Petz, and we got Aiden Marsiglia. He's on the sidelines dancing to the music. I love it. They're having fun. All right, here we go. 4th and short for the Eagles. They're going to keep Grover in the backfield behind King. Oh, look at movement on the line. Yes. So Christian, right side move, Joe, and they're going to back him up 5 yards and bring up 4th and 6. Now what do you do if you're Christian, Michael? Do you punt on 4th and 6?
Yeah, I think so. They're pretty deep, but, then again, you're down by, quite a few scores.
Yeah. They huddled up there. Oh, no.
Wow.
They called it on West Catholic. I'm not sure what it was.
Again, I think they had a group on. So this is going to go against West. It's like one of those reverse cards in Uno. They laid it down. Now it's on West.
Well, they were debating back and forth. They really need to bring in Duba, Joe.
They do.
Just to really bring a successful conclusion for West Catholic, if anything else. Duba needs to work, by the way. He's got one daughter married off last week. He's got another one coming up in November. So if you need any extra work, yard work or whatever, call Don Duba. Here goes. Oh, beautiful catch over the middle of the 45.
That was Cam Rentz. And that ball was tipped, it looked like.
It sure was tipped.
Tom, and Cam Rentz had to adjust his body. The ball was behind him and high. And he went up for that, pulled it in with one hand. And that's going to be a first down for the Eagles on a 4th and 6. Big
clock keeps ticking, 1:20. King. Oh, he's under a lot of pressure, tries to get rid of it. The ball's on the ground. Is it a fumble? They blew the whistle.
Oh, man.
They blew the whistle, incomplete. And Landon Grove
and Darren Smith are beside themselves.
Gasket on the sideline.
Absolutely. That was a fumble.
What do you think, Michael?
On the hit, and that was by Colin Abram. He delivered the hit.
It looked like a fumble to me. Coach Grove looked like he's going Chucky right now on the sidelines, and I can't say that I blame him. I would be too.
Darren Smith is firing his guys up. Falcon defense, they're waving their arms. They want the crowd to get involved, and they are.
It'll bring up a third. No, it's a 2nd and 10. I beg your pardon.
Hang on, we got an official timeout now. Back judge is coming up. He's going to say, hey, man, are you sure? Are you sure?
He said, what are you guys thinking about that Don Duba offered to do some landscaping? No, we'll deal with it after the game. All right, here we go. So 2nd and 10, 1:07 mark here. This would get Christian back in the game if they score here. Let's just see if West can hold him. Here goes King. Steps up in the pocket, under pressure, gets rid of it deep. And there was no one there, Joe. I'm not sure. I think he overthrew his receiver. If he was looking for Cam Rentz, he definitely overthrew him.
Hudson Perry was out there, sophomore, and he was diving to try to intercept that ball. Made a good effort towards it, but nobody in the area is going to bring up a 3rd and 10 now. Minute 1 to go. just this Eagle offense is in a bit of a haze.
Operated the middle of the field, 2 left, 2 right. Good blocking, steps up in the pocket, and great coverage. Noah Gillespie back there, step for step, Joe. Fantastic coverage on Justin Davis. Falls incomplete.
Yeah, and Hudson Perry was there too, so they had him sandwiched.
4th and 10.
Yeah.
What do you do here? Do you go for it?
All right, 56
There's
seconds to go.
West Catholic still has timeouts.
Yep.
They have a timeout, I should say. So they could stop the clock if they get the ball back, which I would imagine they're going to look to keep scoring.
Yeah, Charlie King backs up, quick kick. There it is.
Yeah. So it's just going to hit. Nobody's back for West Catholic. We'll take an Eagle bounce to the 20. And so 1st and 10 for West. Let's see if they decide to kneel on it. Michael Curry, you're up 35-8. You just take a couple of kneel downs and let it go?
Yeah, why risk an injury, a turnover of any kind? Take the lead into half.
You and I were talking last week, Tom, off the air. When's the last time West Catholic's had a running clock in the second?
Oh, yeah, it's been a while.
And it was usually commonplace.
Yes.
In these, in these teams that had state runs, right?
Yeah. Here goes Augustin. 35's not enough. Here goes Puxta. He slides in, and they're saying hurry up offense. Ball's at the 36.
Are they going to clock it? Or are they going to go?
They're going to go. Here goes Augustin. Step up in the pockets. Got a receiver there and sliding ball behind Puxta.
That's going to stop the clock at 30 seconds, so that's good. I like the aggressive play of the West Catholic offense.
I do too.
Into the game now comes Deacon Parslow.
Especially, you've got a team in Christian that put up a lot of points last week, so
that defense is worn out. I'm telling you what, they're waiting for this halftime. They need a break.
Augustin steps up in the pocket. He's got the receiver coming out of the backfield.
And that was Deacon Parslow.
How about
Came
that?
out from the slot.
That guy does it all.
He does. Well, we got a timeout with 19 seconds to go here. First timeout called by West Catholic.
Gosh, he doesn't only make tackles, he catches the ball too. 3rd and 1.
Hey, Landon Smith, start warming up your foot there in the net. Because I'll tell you what, you may get a shot here.
You might with 19. Oh, they're going to put 21 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, I thought that was a little bit. They were at 30 seconds.
35-8 your score, 21 seconds left here until half.
Yeah. Hey, just reminding everybody to join us here on the West End Body Halftime Show. We've got homecoming and the court and everything, and the West Catholic Marching Band will be out there. You'll be able to see some of that, and then we'll come back and we'll have Steve Grooms and all the stats. Tom Mikowski, Michael Curry, and we'll give it an assessment of what we think is going to happen in the second half.
So prevent defense for Christian on 3rd and 1. Boy, you might be able to run it for 10 or 12 and get it down. Let's see what West Catholic does. They sure do. Give it to Connor Olszewski. He said, I'll take this big hole, and I'll get up to the 45, 40, down to the 35, and he fights it all the way down to the 32.
Time. No, he wants to clock it. Look at wants to clock it at 9.
8, 7, 6.
No, they stopped the clock to set.
Boy,
okay, I don't know why.
That clock should have stopped. Let's see if they're going to adjust it because the clock kept rolling.
I mean, it should be at 11. Stopped. I think it should be at 11 or...
The clock says 7. They're
maybe
talking,
10.
Yeah.
Excuse me. There you go. Hey, guess what? Deacon Parslow's other grandparents are up in Lewiston. It's an exciting game. And Deacon Parslow's grandparents from Lewiston.
Here goes Augustin. He's going to go deep. He's going to take a shot to Puxta. Is it caught?
It was caught. It was caught.
Owen Hunter on the tip.
Owen Hunter got the tip.
Is it good?
Hang on. There's a conference at the 3. He caught it.
Did it hit the ground or did he catch it? Hold on. They don't have Incomplete on the tip. Owen Hunter.
Had it.
What a great job by Owen Hunter in 0 seconds on the clock. Landon Grove probably wants a 1 tick left on the clock.
6 seconds left.
Yeah, so
it should have stopped on the incomplete pass and definitely should have stopped on the touchdown that we just witnessed.
Yeah. Right. What a fantastic adjustment by Owen Hunter. Punched the one up for it. Grand Rapids Christian defenders there thought he had caught it. Referees huddled up, said it hit the ground first. And so resetting the clock in, do you try a Landon Grove 51-yard field goal?
Sure, why not?
Or not a Landon Grove.
Come on, coach.
Sorry, Landon Smith. Landon Grove.
Landon Grove will gladly try it too.
This will be the last play in half. 2 seconds left, and they're going to go deep again. Augustine got plenty of time. Going to roll. Now he's going to sling it in the end zone. It's up in the air and intercepted at the back of the end zone.
No, he was out. He was out.
Zone. Yeah.
Wow.
So, a lot of excitement there in the last 10 seconds. They don't score. So 35-8 is your score at half.
Wow. As
the teams leave. And exciting end to the half here as West Catholic said 35-8's not a big enough lead. Let's keep throwing it to the end zone.
Oh, so much fun.
So much fun in the first half.
We're going to try to look at some scores from the area as they get set up. The West Catholic marching band is coming out. Let's take a quick look. Muskegon, the Big Reds, and Mona Shores, another big one.
Huge matchup
up there. And our friend Dave Check, former West Catholic defensive coordinator, and he is obviously at Mona Shores is their defensive coordinator. Muskegon leads Mona Shores 14-0 at the half. Unity Christian and Zeeland West. Unity leading 14-6. They're in the third. They run the ball a lot over there, so there's no surprise that they're in the third very quick. I think the biggest surprise in the area is up in Rockford right now. Hudsonville at the half, leading Rockford at home 28-0. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
And Rockford is 2 or 3, I think, in D1.
Yeah, they're definitely top 5, and Hudsonville's top 10. Kennewick Hills leading Lowell 21-13 at the half. Belding, a 5-0 team, leading Fruitport 16-0 at the half. Portland leading Lansing Catholic, 2 foes in the playoffs that we are very familiar with. In fact, in championship games as well. Byron Center 35, Grand Rapids Union nothing. They're at the half. Catholic Central, no surprise here. Well, I guess the score is. They're leading Ottawa Hills 51-0 late in the second.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
Boy. Woo.
East Kentwood 35, West Ottawa nothing. And Caledonia leading Grand Haven 21-6 there at the half. So let's
say hi to Rick Kloska, who jumped in the booth, Joe.
Rick Kloska's here.
Oh, yeah. Class
Where'd
of
he go?
86 was on that.
He popped in and popped out, and must be in
We've got
off
a
week.
prayer here for homecoming.
Yep. We'll take a pause here for the prayer.
Almighty Father, we come to you today as your sons and daughters. And first, we just give you great thanks for the gift of your Son, Jesus Christ, who walked our walk, talked our talk, and even died our death, so that death may have no power over us. I just ask, Father, that you send your Spirit down upon us tonight. Fill us with your gifts of peace and consolation. Mother Mary, we entrust our hearts to you, and we make this prayer through Christ our Lord. Amen. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen.
So we're gonna take a quick break here for the homecoming presentation and ceremonies, and we'll be back here in a few minutes, bring you the scores and all the stats from Steve Grooms here as halftime continues. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Brady Kerlenda. This year's homecoming queen is Zoe Brackton.
First of all glory be to God, and secondly, thank you to my classmates in this wonderful community. Go Falcons!
Thank you so much to everyone who voted for me, for my classmates, family, especially the cheer team on here. Thank you so much, and let's have a great homecoming. Go Falcons!
Congratulations to Queen Zoe and King Kerlinda.
Usually my MO. You too. Good, Joe. I'll be out. You stand by the
Ladies and gentlemen, our newly selected Holy Father, Pope Leo, is from the nearby city of Chicago. This year, as a salute to him, our Falcon Marching Band has decided to showcase some of the great music associated with that great American city. We will begin tonight with a popular band of the 90s from Chicago, the Smashing Pumpkins, featuring the euphonium soloist Eleanor Westbrook. Drum majors Ali Stoffers and Izzy Perez will start us off. Here is Tonight, Tonight. the band moving to the beats of our drum line, just like the city of Chicago did in the movie The Blues Brothers. Here is Ray Charles' tune, Shake a Tail Feather. This one also features soloist Jake Overbeek on the clarinet and color guard soloist Ella Larson.
So the homecoming court and the West Catholic banjo.
The banjo. I didn't see a banjo out there. I saw bass and stuff. Homecoming.
Fantastic.
Everybody looked great out there.
The band comes off the field. They're gonna. Looks like they're gonna play one more tune though, Joe. On the
well, you know it's going to be the fight song.
No, it's Come Sail Away.
Oh, it's Come Sail Away?
A little Christopher Cross. So, how about that?
Is that Christopher Cross? Hang on. Come Sail Away? No.
We got our mediator. We have to call
that's not Christopher Cross. He does sailing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Takes me away
to
where I've, that.
Gotcha.
That.
It's close. Oh, yeah.
Let's get to the stats
Let's
while
go
we got
to
some
the
background music, and we'll go sail away. All right, taking a look at the offense for West Catholic. 328 yards of total offense for West Catholic in the first half alone. Rushing wise, 202 yards on 19 attempts. And get a hold of this. Connor Olszewski, 9 carries, 156 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He's averaging a tick over 17 yards every time he touches the ball. Fantastic. Colin Abram, 6 carries, 38 yards. Grady Augustin on a couple of attempts for 12. Owen Hunter had that little sweep for 2 yards. And that's where your 202 comes from, averaging 10.6 per touch.
That's 17 yards a carry.
Yeah.
On 9 carries. Yeah, it's not like you just touch the ball twice. I mean, 9 carries and you're averaging 17 yards a carry.
Well, he had, he's done a great job there. Through the air, Grady Augustin 9 of 13 for 126. Not bad numbers there either, right?
And what's interesting about this is you go to the wide receiver stats.
Yep.
Is that he found 6 receivers
in
the first half. Amazing job of distributing the ball by Grady Augustin.
Yeah, nobody huge here. Connor Olszewski's got 2 catches for 37 and a touchdown. Cam Inbody's got 2 catches for 51. And Owen Hunter's got 2 catches for 12. Cal Peterson's got 1 catch for 1 yard. Thomas Pucksta's got 1 catch for 16. And Deacon Parcel's got 1 catch for 9. That's spreading the ball around. Nobody with more than 2 catches. So through the air, 126, 9 of 13, 1 touchdown through the air, 202 rushing, 126 passing, 328 your total. No turnovers on the night. And I think we saw a touchdown here in the end zone, as time was running out in the half. It was a tipped ball, and we saw it clearly.
It looked like it from
51 yards away, right?
Well, great job by Puckstad going up for the ball. 2 defenders there, and Owen Hunter coming out of there and diving. But they said the ball hit the ground after they discussed it for a while. They weren't 100% positive, and if you're not 100% positive, they said incomplete. So they took that one off the board. But, Joe, we talked about the balance last week. First time that they had more passing attempts than rushing attempts for West. 19 rushing and 13 passing. Good balance for both teams.
Absolutely. We take a look over on the Christian Eagles side. 46 yards rushing on 12 attempts. They're averaging almost 4 per. And Eldon Grover, he's the one that they really found to do some work for them. 8 carries, 38 yards. Brecton Musin, he's got 2 carries for 11, and Charlie King's got some negative yardage due to a couple of sacks in there. He is 9 for 17 through the air, 54 yards. He's got a touchdown, and that touchdown went to Breon Walton. Breon's got 3 catches for 16 yards. Justin Davis, 3 catches for 19. Cam Renz, 1 pretty incredible catch out here for 14 yards on a 4th and 6 conversion there. Brockton Musin has got 1 for 3. So 54 yards passing, 46 rushing. That equals 100. And 7 first downs for Christian High, 13 first downs for West Catholic. West Catholic's moving the ball in chunks. Kind of explains the discrepancy. If it were long sustained ride, I think you'd see a little bit different. 2 turnovers for the Eagles, and so Christian High's got to find something. Thank you, Steve Grooms. Appreciate that. Michael Curry, your assessment of the first half.
Yeah, well, I think you saw kind of 2 different stories. And, Joe, I think in the first half you nailed it when you said that, the defense for Christian was tired. West Catholic's offense kept them on the field quite a bit. They couldn't quite get into a rhythm offensively to give their defense a rest. I'm sure, they talked about making adjustments at halftime, but we know Landon Grove and his crew are also going to make adjustments. So it'll be an interesting second half, but I suspect we're going to see a little bit more, if not a lot more, of the same.
Absolutely. So both teams get on the field. Christian High had won the toss at the beginning of the game. They elected to receive the ball in the second half. So Landon Smith's on to kick off here as we begin the second half of play. Happy Pulaski Days. Happy homecoming. Happy everything. Happy West Catholic right now leading
right.
35-8. The run-up and the kick.
Musin lets it go, and is it going to go into the end zone? It does.
Yeah, it is.
So it'll be a touchback. Musin thought about it, and he thought better just let it go.
Want to thank everybody for joining us on the West End Body Halftime Show. Fantastic homecoming production, and the West Catholic Marching Band sounding as good as always. And we appreciate West End Body for their sponsorship of our halftime show. Here come the Christian Eagles from the 20-yard line, trailing 35-8. See what Charlie King and company can put together here.
So Christian's going to go right to left. here in the third. They like Grover, so Grover's going to stay in the backfield, fake to him, pass out in the flats, breaking a couple tackles up the far side, still on his feet. Great job. That's Musin out of the backfield. Nice job. It's a first down for Grand Rapids Christian, and if you're Coach Sundberg, you like the start.
Yep, absolutely. Cal Peterson finally knocked Musin out. Well, actually, let's see. Oh, he stepped out at the 40, they're saying.
Yep.
Cal Peterson knocked him at the 50, but he had stepped out already. Still a first down for the Eagles, 20-yard gain on the play.
So King will operate on the far hash. He'll send two here on the near side, one on the far side. Grover, I formation behind him. Slot right for Christian. Ball goes in out of the hands of King. Smartly just covers it up, Joe. You make a mistake like that, especially on first down. No need to get fancy and get hit while you're trying to scoop it up.
Yeah, tough exchange there between center and quarterback. It's going to cost him 5 yards. Going to set up a 2nd and 15 now. Ball will be at the 35. Clock was winding down on King, too. I wonder if his attention...
He's going to have Musin and Grover both in the backfield. Musin off to his right. Grover, I formation behind him. Steps up in the pocket, looking for a receiver, and it gets picked. That's Jael Jujam with the interception, and he's down to the 20. The third interception of the night for Charlie King, and Jujam's the recipient.
Boy, stepped right in front of the pass, saw it coming all along. West Catholic was in a blitz. Charlie King knew he had to get rid of that ball in a hurry, and Jujam had his eyes right on Charlie King, stepped in front, and West Catholic grabs a third interception of the night. Here at the 10:43 mark, here comes the offense.
Grady Augustin, shotgun. He's going to have Olszewski off to his left. He'll hand it off to Olszewski up the middle. Huge hole. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown West! 19-yard scamper by Connor Olszewski, and he'll extend the West Catholic lead to 41-8, pending the extra point.
4 touchdowns tonight for Connor Olszewski, his 4th custom caulking touchdown of the night. Amazing. 19 yards out, I think.
Yes, 19 yards
19
out.
yards out, and West Catholic just capitalizing on the error and the interception by the Eagles. Now goes up 41-8 on the extra point. Hits the upright.
First one we've seen like that.
First one, yeah.
But how about Olszewski, over 170 yards rushing now, 4 touchdowns.
Wow.
Game of his career, needless to say.
Make it look easy.
He really is. So at the
As we
10:38
say,
mark.
Hi to Jill Hemis through the window.
Yeah. Jill?
Class of 2015. Well, maybe not. But we do want to say happy reunion year for a lot of the West Catholic folks who are out there listening. It is homecoming here at West Catholic.
Yeah, I got to give a little shout out to Mr. Chris Kurlenda, who's here. His son, shout out to him as well. Homecoming King. Saw Chris at the gym this morning. Told him I'd give him a shout out, and of course his son made him a very proud dad today.
Absolutely.
Mom too. So
nice.
Wonderful. Here comes Landon Smith. He's going to kick off to the Eagles once again. It's a high kick. Fielded at the 7-yard line by Musin. He tries to work his way up across the 20, and that's where he's met at about the 22-yard line by the Falcons. Defense is fired up.
So going to be at the 23. And Christian needs something to go their way other than an extra point hitting the upright. 41-8 you're scored, 10:32 here in the third. Now, not quite the 35-point
No.
that are needed in terms of a running clock. But if West Catholic were to score one more time, the running clock would be instituted. Charlie King, handoff to Grover. He'll get stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Nice job by that left side of the West Catholic defense.
I want to say hi to Riley Sack. He's out there. He's watching on the big screen.
Hey, Riles.
Riley.
What a
2014 state championship linebacker.
You want some good beef jerky?
Yeah.
Fresh beef jerky. Tough to find. Go visit Riles at Frank's Market.
Yeah.
In the Stanislac.
And he comes home from work, smells delicious.
Here goes King in shotgun formation. 2 left, 2 right. Up the middle goes Grover. He found a lead blocker. Nice job as he puts that lead arm on his blocker. He'll get it up to the 29. So 3rd down, we're going to call it 3rd and about 5.
Attaboy, Rye.
As King's in shotgun formation. 2 left, 2 right. Here goes Grover out of the backfield, and pass was low, intended for Grover, but falls incomplete. So bring up 4th down. Now you're deep in your own territory, but you're down 41-8. You kind of have to have Dan Campbell mentality here, don't you?
I think so. They got to get into some kind of groove and give that defense an opportunity to stay off the field. And let's face it, West Catholic is scoring at will, so the more they can keep their offense off the field, the better.
A really good point there. So risk reward here, 4th and 4.
Trips left, 1 right for King. Grover behind him. Fake to him. Out to Justin Davis and in and out of his hands. Oh! Davis was running with the ball before he caught it. He heard footsteps, Joe.
He sure did. Hey, nice shout out here to Rick and Judy Zane. I think you remember a couple weeks ago they were headed down to San Antonio where Matt, 2014 graduate, you know, he was graduating from the Air Force Academy.
Right.
And so a little update on that. Rick and Judy went down, and the graduation at Lackland Air Force Base in San Antonio. Real emotional 2-day ceremony, and way beyond what they were expecting. 550 graduates and 4,200 family members. Let's get to the play here.
As Julian Cato will carry the ball for the first time over the left side, and he picks up a gain at 8. Nice job by Cato as he sees his first action tonight.
So anyways, let's get back to this. Matt was appreciative of the shout-outs, and he's on his way in 1 month to Minot, North Dakota, the Air Force Base there, for further training in his desired career, and he's going to be there for 3 years. So we appreciate that. We're very, very proud of Matt.
Cato, great run over the right side, inside the 15, down to the 10. He's got another West Catholic first down, and late flag. Really late flag. Let's see what it is. Cato making the most of his opportunities. Great job running the ball there in his first 2 carries.
Rick and Judy sent a picture of Matt. Look at that.
Great pick.
Look at the size. They put some beef on him. He could be a linebacker, Rick. I'll tell you what.
Chiseled.
Congratulations to you guys. That's fantastic.
616-262-9270. 616-262-9270. Give us a shout out. Let us know you're out there listening. On homecoming night at Falcon Stadium, Tom Mikowski along with Joe Sack and our special guest Michael Curry, our auction winner.
Jerry Wasorek says that you were one of her favorite Westward students.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, Rick Kloska was up here earlier tonight, and I think we definitely tested her patience. I said earlier she was a saint. She's earned her wings for sure, but just one of the best human beings you can ever encounter, and a great teacher. Absolutely love her.
Absolutely. Great. Timmer is coming to the sidelines. Not sure what's going on. He talked to Landon Grove. Now he's back in. Going to be a first down for West. We're at the 8-10 mark. 41-8 your score. Falcons over the Eagles. Hand off to Cato again. Boy, he hits that hole hard. He's still on his feet at the 20s. He breaks the tackle. 15-10. And he'll pile drive a host of Eagles inside the 5 to the 4. Great run by Julian Cato.
He's got a real burst off the ball.
Oh, we remember he was put into action game 1 when everybody had the cramping issues, right? Abram and Olszewski, is like thrown into the mix.
First and goal. They'll give it to him again.
Why
Trifecta.
not?
Touchdown West. Julian Cato.
Julian Cato with his very first custom caulking touchdown from 2 yards out. Nice job by Julian Cato. And this is going to turn into a running clock here. Tom?
It is. 47-8 is your score. We're at the 727 mark. And we'll remind our listeners as Landon Smith gets ready for a Cal Peterson hold, and here's the kick. It's up and it's good, is that the clock only stops, you got to remember, tips, timeout, injury, penalty, or a score. That's the only time it stops. Timeout, injury, penalty, and score. So a first down, it doesn't stop, whatever. It's just timeout, injury, penalty, or score. So the running clock at 48-8, 40-point lead for the West Catholic Falcons, and we are only at 7:27 here in the third.
Awesome. More shout-outs here. Brian and Colleen Heitzman, the whole family, are celebrating Cooper David Heitzman's 3rd birthday. Thanks for listening, and a big happy birthday to Cooper. And Billy Nowak is listening from Spokane, Washington. He was in last week, saw his mom. Mom had some surgery going on. Came to see her. She's doing very well. Update by Tim. And
good.
Yeah, your dad's a gem. So's your mom, Billy. Glad to hear from you.
Here comes the kick. Nice kick. Houston's going to get it at the 5, 10, 15, 20. And that's where Christian will get started here.
More updates from around the area. Muskegon 28, Mona Shores 0. They're in the 4th. Rockford's clawing their way back 28-13. Hudsonville leads there.
Third quarter, Joe?
That would be correct, sir.
Living in Rockford, I'm always curious.
Kennewa Hills big 35-19 over Lowell. They're in the 3rd.
43 defense for West. King. Play action, rolls right. He's got a receiver there. Nice play by Grand Rapids Christian.
That was Breon Walton.
It was Breon Walton.
Yeah, and he had the touchdown in the 2nd. So nice catch by him.
So 1st and 10 for the Eagles. West Catholic 1st Unit D still out there. High snap. Hand off to Musen. Stiff arms a guy, still on his feet. He's going to get all the way out to the 44. Nice pickup on the play. We'll give him 7. 3rd and 3 for Grand Rapids Christian.
More scores from the Catholic Central 58. Ottawa Hills 0. Obviously, they got a running clock there in the 4th.
A little different than, what was it, 10-0 last week, Joe, with
Kellogg? Yeah. Odin Spencer went down with an injury, and I don't have many details on it, but it sure did affect that score.
Trips right for Grand Rapids Christian, one on the near side left. Houston stays in there. King rolls right. He's under a lot of pressure. And he takes a big hit. And he's going to throw another interception as he looked to go deep. And West Catholic taking it back. And still on his feet all the way down to the 15. by Connor Olszewski with the pick.
We got a flag down here, Tom, at the 46-yard line.
Oh, my gosh. Is
Let's
Connor
see what this
Olszewski
is.
having a game?
Oh.
Offense and
4
defense.
touchdowns,
Guess who's going to be our
interception.
player of the game? Guess who's coming up?
Yeah, why not?
After the game.
Why not?
Yeah.
So let's see what this West Catholic offense is
It's coming
coming
back.
out into the field. Well, let's see. What do we got?
Yeah, it's definitely coming back here. But I think the pick's going to stand.
Yeah.
I think it happened after the interception, so.
Grandma Grove is cheering on her grandson. Way to go. From Clare, Michigan. Hi, Grandma.
Hello, hello.
Yeah,
Glad
Steve-
you're listening again.
Steve Project, of course, we'll be discussing high school football tomorrow on the Sports Project. Jason Hutton will be on. So this Saturday, tomorrow, 10 a.m. till noon on the Jethro FM 94.9 and 99.5 in Grand Rapids. It's a fun show.
Gustin's still in there. He'll hand it off.
Oh, baby.
Over the left side.
Oh, baby.
Nice job by Julian Cato. That guy is running
telling you.
hard. Wow, he looks good.
Sure does. We were talking about, he got thrust into game 1, and then they had the whole week to think about game 2, right?
Yeah.
And he made the most of it then, and look where he's at now. Beautiful job.
Junior running back for West. Boy, that running backs field's not going to lose anything next year. You've got Cato coming back with Abram, both juniors.
Right.
Connor Olszewski being the senior in the backfield, along with Grady Augustin. He's going to hand it off to Cato again. He hits the hole so fast, still on his feet inside the 35. A little bit of power running too as he gets to the 31. How do you like that, Michael Curry, for your third string running back?
It looks great, very promising, not only now but for the future. Good to see the young man getting some reps tonight.
Crew Viscani has come in for Grady Augustin at quarterback. Crew Viscani, number 9.
He'll take the snap, hand it off to Cato again over the left side, and
he don't want to go down. He doesn't want to go down.
Still on his feet.
I love it.
Inside the 15. Great run.
You want to tackle him high? No. You tackle him low, he'll jump over you.
Talk about speed and power.
Dude.
And he's what, about 5'9", Joe?
All that. All I know is he's speedy, super speedy.
So he's trying to catch his breath there. 3 handoffs in a row. Right? He goes, Coach, you're going to give it to me again? I'll take a break. Biscani shotgun. He's going to get it again. And how about it? Julian Cato on the far side near a first down.
Oh, almost there.
And almost there. You know he's getting it again.
You bet he is.
He's going to get it
He's
again.
earned this one.
There's 4 in a row. He's still breathing hard. But he's like,
Uh-oh.
oh, we got
Brendan Rooser's coming in. Oh, and Cato's coming out.
his first action. So Brandon Rooser, he's a senior running back.
Yep.
And as a senior, you'd love to see him get a touch
Absolutely.
and get him in the playbooks scoring a touchdown. That would be awesome.
What I'm so impressed with is how well the depth guys are doing right now.
Yeah, they're just moving the ball.
Moving the ball.
Biscani, shotgun. Gets it. Going to hand it off. Oh, bad handoff there. And I hope they go back to Brandon Rooser again because that's the first handoff of this year.
Yeah.
Let's go back to it.
Let's go back. He's coming out. He was just going to give Cato a little breather, and he got a breather, so Cato's back into the game. Good job, Rooser. So Viscani at quarterback, Crew Viscani, junior. And we see Julian Cato also a junior.
2 right, 1 left for West. They lead here, a running clock 48-8 here in the third, and West Catholic's going to take a timeout.
Yeah, that clock was going down, and Crew Visconti was trying to get his players set, and he just ran out of time.
Yeah, they finally stopped the clock. I was like, the clock was running there. Joe, let's thank our sponsors.
Pay some bills. Fuel up, Falcon fans, at Lamoureux Farm Market in Cowlicks. From farm fresh beef, pork, chicken, lamb, and salmon. Always local, always natural, and USDA certified, to our full-service ice cream shop. We've got something for everyone. Open daily year-round on Lake Bella Vista in Rockford. Follow them on Facebook for specials. Lamoureux Farm Market and Cowlicks. And to everyone who craves a fresh meal made just for you, let our Culver's teams in Comstock Park, Cedar Springs, Cascade, or Lowell locations handcraft your meal with care. Come to Culver's and let us serve you a butter burger made special just for you. Welcome to Delicious.
Want to say hi to Don King out there listening.
Don and Gene.
Two great people in our community.
Oh, yeah.
Can't
Lake
say enough
City.
good things about them.
No, great people. They are good people. Here goes Visconti. He's going to hand it off to Rooster over the left side. He's going to find his way to the end zone. It's going to be close.
He got a first down.
Got a first down. I'm sorry, that was Cato.
Yeah, that was Cato. Here comes Rooster. He's coming back into the game for Cato.
We just want to will a Rooster for a touchdown. That's all we want to do. That's what we're doing here. So 1st and goal at the 3. Let's see if Rooster gets the ball again. We're rooting for him to get the ball. He gets the ball clean this time, and he tries to get it in there, and he's going to be short. Picks up maybe a yard. Yeah, maybe back to the line of scrimmage. So, the voice of the Falcons, Mark Naraki, says he lost the yard.
Yeah, it's going to end the third quarter with West Catholic leading Christian High 48-8. That was a quick running clock half, wasn't it?
It goes quick.
It sure does.
As soon as that 7+, hit the clock with that score, and we got 35 points, it just went really quick.
Something else. Let's pay some more bills. If you need to repair or replace your roof, choose Moore & Sons Roofing. Moore & Sons, where you don't just get a great roof, you get a great roofing experience, and the quality of craftsmanship they invest in every roof is second to none. So for all your roofing needs, choose Moore & Sons Roofing and Owens Corning Certified Contractor. And fall is the absolute perfect time to create the beautiful landscape you've been wanting outside your home. Shaner Avenue Nursery is the team you need to make this project a reality. Kristen Perez, proud West Catholic parent, will meet and design the look you want, making your home the envy of the neighborhood. So contact Shaner Avenue Nursery and Kristen Perez at 616-293-7228. Check them out online at ShanerAvenueNursery.com. And Don Duba will do gardening and lawn work, but he's also an attorney at law. Duba Attorneys at Law, with law offices in the Amway Grand Plaza Hotel. Duba specializes in business transactions, mergers, acquisitions, real estate, and estate planning. A true West Catholic family of students, coaches, boosters, and volunteers let Chris and Don Duba help with all your legal needs. Duba Attorneys at Law. Here come the Falcons back, flipping the field.
Visconti is going to have Rooster in the background. Hand up the middle, and he's going to be stopped short. So just getting back to the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be 4th and goal for West, or 3rd and goal for West.
Seeing some substitutions now. Zachary Flickinger comes into the game. He's a sophomore lineman. I think they're going to get guys in and out here.
See if
get them this is about program development, man. This is when you start getting running clocks where you can get your guys in and out, get them some experience in the varsity game. It's fantastic.
Yeah, these guys work so hard during practice. Here goes Visconti, and he'll pitch the ball. Dangerous pitch to Rooster, and he'll go down. He'll lose some yards on the play. So 4th and goal in the
field goal unit.
Field goal, why not? Let's kick one.
Absolutely. I think also when that play was A.J. Abid 11th grader there, offensive lineman. I think he did the snap there.
Here's
Good to
Landon
see him.
Smith for his first field goal attempt of the night. Boy, we only had 10 guys, though. You want 11 to block.
Yeah, ask Notre Dame.
Here comes the snap, the kick. Landon Smith, field goal. It's up, and it's good. So West Catholic gets over the 50 mark. They're at 51. 51-8 your score with 10:22 left in the game. And it is all West Catholic. Stick around for the post game as we look to have Landon Grove up here afterwards. Going to try to bring up Connor Olszewski, too, who's had a marvelous game both offensively and defensively.
Huge. Big football IQ.
Could say that again.
Sure does.
Epic Realty is the national leader in real estate, and Melissa Homewood is your local expert when it comes to buying or selling your home in West Michigan. Melissa can orchestrate market watches, property searches, home value assessments to make your buying or selling process as thorough as it can be. You can find Realtor Melissa Homewood on the internet at melissahomewood.com. Melissa Homewood, The Lash Group, and Epic Realty, your real estate done right. Yeah, she's my wife, so more reason to call.
Landon Smith kick, end over end kick, and she's a very, very nice lady.
Sure does.
32-yard line goes Grand Rapids Christian, and a lot of bodies on the ground there.
A lot of bodies.
Just want to get the uniform dirty. If it's not dirty in the fourth quarter, let's get on the ground.
That's right. Here comes your depth defense. Good to see. Let's take a look across there. We've got A.J. Abid. We've got Killian Fredrickson out there. Trying to go across. Mossy Wickstrom's still in there.
Two Gems still in there.
Yep.
Chael.
Deacon Parslow at middle linebacker.
And Charlie King still in there at quarterback, as well as Grover. Grover sidesteps one tackler, then he'll get tripped up at the 34, falls forward to the 35. Pick up a 3 on the play for the Eagles, 2nd down and 7.
Killian Fredrickson in there, made first contact, and then Deacon Parslow. Those two combined for the tackle.
Shotgun formation for Christian. 2 left, 2 right. High snap. Handoff to Musin. He'll break a couple tackles. Nice hard run. And he's got a Grand Rapids Christian first down over the left side there, Joe.
Sure did. Brady Schultz in on the tackle. Some other guys that we're seeing in there. Evan Carlson, the junior. Hudson Perry's in there. D-backs. I see Aiden Marsiglia. All these guys work real hard in practice, prepping the offense. They finally get their chance on the field.
Yeah, Darren Smith gave a lot of accolades in the postgame last week to the scout team.
Yeah.
As they impersonated the Edwardsburg Eddies in preparation for Spring Lake. Pat Cost here in the near flats. So pick up a 3 on the play, 2nd down and 7.
Meisner on the tackle.
So we see Brandon Russer playing a little bit of outside linebacker.
Trying to get everybody's name in there. Ethan Gottleber's in there.
Or actually, he's
corner position.
Yeah, Russer's going to actually be on the offensive line, or defensive line. Here goes King. He'll go trips left. One on the near side is Davis. Grover gets it. Tries to fight his way for first down. Breaks a tackle at the line of scrimmage as he bounces it outside. He's at the 40, 35, and he's still going inside the 30 to the 29. Amazing run there by Grover.
Very shifty. Finally brought down by Jack Godleski.
How about that for a sophomore, Michael Curry?
Pretty impressive.
Well, we're getting
Pretty
some
impressive.
sophomores in here, too. Chase Johns coming into the game. Defensive line.
So Christian, first-string offense moving in against the second string or some second stringers on the defensive side of the ball for West. Here goes a little quick pass out on the far side by Cam Rentz, and it will be a flag on the play. Let's see what it is.
Yeah, let's see
Holding
what this
on
is.
Christian. Boy, that was a quick hold. So it's going to back up Christian. It'll be 1st and 20. I'll back him up to the 40.
Excellence-driven Catholic education should have access to it. That's why we are proud to introduce the Falcon Family Tuition Plan, our strongest financial.
We see
So this weekend,
Yeah.
Michael Curry got some big plans for this weekend. You've got Michigan State playing. You got Michigan playing. You got the Tigers. Is it all athletic weekend for the Curry household?
You know, we're a big sports family, so there'll be football on both Saturday and Sunday, and of course at 8 o'clock, or I think just after 8 on Saturday, we'll be tuned into the Tigers for sure.
My buddy's still trying to get me to develop a cold for next Tuesday or Wednesday. To go over to Comerica Park.
You don't
for
look so well,
Patriots.
Tom.
Yeah, I
Better take
well,
a
you
day.
probably have heard it in my voice all game.
Yeah, absolutely.
So 2 right, 1 left for Charlie King.
Oh,
Oh, high snap, and it's on the ground, and he's going to fall on it. So all the way back in Christian territory, going to be on the other side of the 50. Huge loss on the play.
Boy, that,
So,
that was way over his head.
yeah, 2 plays, a loss of 21. Not getting it done.
No, that was a loss of 12 there. That's going to put them across midfield into their own territory. 2nd and about 7/8 of a mile.
31. 2nd and 31 for Christian. This has all been West. In case you're joining us late, running clock 51.
Another ball. Oh, Charlie goes to try to pick it up.
And did he get it?
I think he did, and he lost another 17 yards. I don't think I've ever seen these numbers before.
I don't think so. But that, unfortunately, that's been indicative of this game. Like, just Grand Rapids Christian just has not been able to get things to go well. And it is 2nd down in a mile and a half. Let's see, 46. 3rd and 46 for Grand Rapids Christian. I don't even think there's anything in the playbook for that.
we're almost back to the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, right. There you go. Here comes a good snap there. Handoff to Musin. He takes over the far side, breaks a couple tackles, still on his feet. Over the 40. Nice pickup on the play.
Made up half the distance.
Right. So that's going to bring up 4th down. So Brecton Musin with a nice carry there for the junior. Gets it up to midfield. So great run, but it's still 4th and 35.
West Catholic is in a definite prevent. They're gonna defend a pass towards the down markers for sure.
7 guys back at least 10 yards as King gets it. He rolls right. He wants trying to buy time. Now he gets rid of it. I don't know if he was over the line or not. Oh, great catch. I think he caught it.
For a first down.
First down.
Under pressure as he threw the ball. Cass Zeman.
He needed 36 and he got 37.
Cass Zeman laid a huge hit on Charlie King just as he threw the ball.
Wow. Amazing. Just when
I've seen it all. I've just seen it all.
And it was great coverage by West, but handed to
3rd and 46, and they convert on 2 plays. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, handed to that was Adrian Selfie. Is that who it was?
I think so.
Yeah, great job there. As King gets it, he'll hand off to Grover. Still on his feet. He's a tough guy to bring down, even though he's 155 pounds. He'll get it down to the 15, so pickup of about 3 on the play. 2nd and 7.
First grab by Chase John, then wrapped up by Evan Carlson. Gain of about 2 on the play. We're already down to 2:50 to go in the game tonight. West Catholic dominant 51-8.
I don't want to put you on the spot, Michael Curry, but if you want to do play-by-play for this, by all means,
absolutely.
make it happen.
You know, I don't know if this is not in my wheelhouse, but we'll give it a shot.
It's just a rhythm thing.
We got King in the shotgun. He's got slot 3 to the left. He's going to take it himself, and he's going to scamper, and he's going to be close to a first down if he doesn't have it. I don't know. My eyesight. I got to see the optometrist with you guys. I think we all need to go see Dr.
You seem like a
Arcelowitz.
natural. I'll tell you. We're going to add you to the sub list.
We gotta see Doc Arcelowitz after the game here.
If we get a buy one get 2 free.
There you go. It'd
be perfect on those glasses.
Absolutely.
Clock now under 2 minutes.
2nd and 8. Oh, I'm sorry, first down. First and goal at the 6, not at the 8. King with a handoff to Musin up the middle. Touchdown, Christian! 6-yard touchdown run by Musin. And the Eagles score to bring it to 51-14 at the minute 30 mark. Now the clock does stop. Timeout, injury, penalty, or score.
Yep.
So Joe likes to say, just remember, spit. I like to say tips. Tips. Or you could say pits.
You can say pits.
You can remember it that way.
Yeah.
Or IPTS. You can say anything you want. If you like acronyms, ISPT, sure.
We're loaded.
Christian's going to go for 2. There goes King. Steps up. Got a receiver there. Does he get incomplete? No.
Completed.
No.
They ran him out of bounds.
Yeah. So that was complete to Selfie.
Evan Carlson defended on that one. Pushed him out of bounds before he could get to the pylon. Nice job. So 14:51 is your score with a minute 16 to go in the game.
Thanks for joining us. Tom Mikowski along with Joe Sack and our special guest, Michael Curry, class of 87, here on this homecoming night. It's perfect, having an alum in the box during homecoming night. That's what we like.
It's been great, guys. I really appreciate it. It's a real honor to be here. You guys are clearly a West Catholic institution. You've been at this for what? You said 15, 16 years now?
Yeah.
Yes.
We always enjoy watching when we're on the road, and it's an honor to be on this side of the screen for sure.
It's been great having you. Absolutely. More shout-outs. Shannon Murphy, principal at Holy Trinity. Shannon and Kevin Murphy listening. Hey, you guys. East Grand Rapids 41, Holland Christian 13. That was a big one tonight.
Wow.
Raj Sharaki giving us that score. Thanks, Raj.
Stick around for the post game. Hoping to have Landon Grove and Connor Olszewski join us as Easton Howe kicks the ball and will be fielded there at the 10, the 15, and putting the knee down is Cal Peterson. He said, I don't need to take a hit.
No.
I don't need the glory.
It's a little bit of sportsmanship involved there.
Well, it is, for sure. Minute 10, running clock, 51-14.
Yeah.
West will probably just take a couple knees, I'm guessing here.
Muskegon 28, Mona Shores 12. They're in the 4th. Hudsonville, wow. 35 over Rockford. In Rockford, they're in the 4th.
35-2?
21.
There you go. Thank you.
Yep. And Lowell trailing Kennewa Hills 49-29. That's a big one. Kennewa Hills looking really good.
West Catholic will go in victory formation, and that's going to do it. So, again, stick around for the post game. We'll have stats. We'll have Landon Grove. We're hoping to get Connor Olszewski up here. Just a dominant performance by West Catholic from start to finish. 51-14 is your score. Give us your breakdown, Michael Curry.
It was all West Catholic. You can tell as the season has gone on. I'm thinking back to weeks 1 and weeks 2. You can see that Coach Grove and his team have been really working on the fundamentals. A few mistakes, a few miscues here tonight, but for the most part, both the offense and the defense, they're working together very well. They're getting to the ball, especially on the defense. Grand Rapids Christian's running back there, number 22, was having some nice bursts, but you could see how players were getting to the ball, and the offense just looks solid. You guys have called it all game. They distributed that ball to a lot of players tonight, so things are looking good for the Falcons.
I hit that studio light back there.
We've got...
look at there.
There we go.
As we'll bring you back into the press box here. And Steve Grooms just gave us the offensive and defensive stats for the game. Again, welcome back. Tom Mikowski along with Joe Sack and our special guest, Michael Curry. So as we await Coach Grove and Connor Olszewski, we hope to have them. Let's kind of go through the offense, Joe. It starts with the offense. 445 yards for the West Catholic offense. Just a dominating performance. Again, second week in a row, over 400 yards.
And not a yard of passing in the second.
Yeah.
All on the ground.
Good point.
319 yards rushing tonight, 34 attempts, averaging nearly 9.5 a touch. 20 first downs. Let's take a look at these numbers. Connor Olszewski, best game so far as a Falcon. 10 rushing attempts, 175 yards, 3 touchdowns. I've got him for 4. Oh, he's got one through the air. 3 touchdowns on the ground. He averaged 17.5 per touch. Fantastic job there. Julian Cato, 9 rushes, 111 yards, and a touchdown there. Colin Abram.
Cato, let's just stop there
Let's
for a
just
second.
stop. He's a sophomore.
I mean, 111 yards, and he didn't touch the ball to the second half,
That's right.
I mean, amazing
Averaging,
job by Julian
12.3 per touch there. What a great job, Julian Cato. Colin Abrams, 6 touches for 38. He had 2 scores. Owen Hunter had 1 carry for 2 yards. Grady Augustin, 2 rushes for 12. And Brandon Russer had a rough go of it, kind of helping Julian Cato out when he needed a breather. 4 for -12. Through the air, 9 of 13, same stats as the first half. 9 of 13 for 126 and 1 score. And we know what those were. Connor Olszewski, 2 catches for 37, and his 4th touchdown was right there. Cam Inbody, 2 catches for 51. Owen Hunter, 2 catches for 12. Cal Peterson had 1 grab for a yard. Thomas Puxta, not quite the same game that he's had the last few, but
it was a quiet night.
It was a quiet night. That's all right. He was a great decoy. 1 catch for 16 for him. Deacon Parslow, 1 catch for 9. That's your 126 there. Combined with the 319 rushing gives you that 445. No turnovers for the Falcons, which was huge. And they had 20 first downs on the night. So looking over at Grand Rapids Christian, the Eagles had 248 yards of total offense, so 148 to go with their 100 in the first half. Rushing-wise, Eldon Grover, 13 rushes for 70 yards. Brecton Mewson, 6 carries for 45. He had a touchdown. And Charlie King, 3 rushing attempts for 7. That's 122 yards on the ground on 22 attempts, averaging 5.5, and that 1 touchdown. Through the air, 12 of 25 went Charlie King. He threw for 126 yards, 1 touchdown, 4 interceptions on the night. It was real tough. West Catholic's defense all over him, rushing him on the night, sacking him, and he threw the ball away 4 times. West Catholic capitalized on that. All those 12 receptions, 3 of them went to Justin Davis for 19, 1 catch for Cam Rentz for 14, Adrian Selfie for 1 catch for 34. Brecton Mewson, 3 catches for 27. Breon Walton, he had a score through the air on his 3 catches for 16. And Eldon Grover had 1 screen pass for 2 yards. 126 passing, 122 on the ground for that 148, 4 turnovers, 13 first downs for the Eagles. Man, oh man, tough sledding for Christian High tonight against a very fired up West Catholic defense. We take a look at the defense for West Catholic. Connor Olszewski with 7 tackles tonight, 1 for a loss. Deacon Parslow, again, looking good tonight, 6 tackles and 1 for a loss. Jael Jujum had 7 tackles. Colin Abram had 5 tackles. Nolan Gillespie did a great job, 4 solos, 2 assists for 6 tackles for him. Mossy Wickstrom, 2. Jacob Petz, 2. And the West Catholic defense did a phenomenal job tonight. Those takeaways, 4 interceptions on the night. Big performance for the West Catholic defense and Darren Smith.
Yeah.
I mean, hey.
They're playing fantastic, and
West Catholic on the penalties. That's the one as the one stat I wanted to look at. And West Catholic comes out on top. 4 penalties for 35 yards to Christian High's 5 penalties for 50.
Well, it comes down to an amazing defense. It's forcing turnovers.
Yep.
If you're going to force 4 turnovers, you're going to win the majority of your games. And for that defense to give the offense such great field position, possession after possession, makes it an easy thing for the offense. The offense was operating on all cylinders tonight. Great job by that offensive line, making big holes. And all 3 running backs did fantastic.
Are we switched up on that, Mike?
Are.
Oh, awesome.
I'm 2 steps ahead of you.
Let's hear you, Michael.
Well, just to follow up on what Tom was saying, with West Catholic's offense running the way that it did, that, kept J.R. Christian's defense on the field. And, Joe, as you called it in the first half, you could see they were tired, they were worn down, and it just gets hard to stop an offense when they're moving as they were. And the stats show it. I mean, the yards per carry, first and second half alone, that's huge.
And with a team with a small roster like they had, a lot of two-way players, you tire yourself out on defense. You go out there on offense, and just something about the attrition there. It's hard to execute plays when you're huffing and puffing.
Yeah, that's a great point, because they don't have that depth in that exchange. By the time they got to the second half, they were just beyond tired. And even like Julian Cato coming in, 9 carries, 111 yards just in the second half. I mean, he just did a fantastic job, but it was against a pretty tired Grand Rapids Christian defense.
I'm telling you what, I want to take a look here. Spring Lake topping Wayland tonight, 35-14. And so West Catholic goes to Wayland for next week, and good for Spring Lake. You kind of thought that they were going to do, but looking ahead to next week, now that we can.
Yeah.
Now that we can.
Now that we can. Well, next week Grand Rapids Christian is going to face off against Hamilton, and West Catholic will travel to Wayland next week as we bring in Coach Grove and Connor
Olszewski. Hello.
Congratulations on a career game for Connor Olszewski. Coach, congratulations on the win. And
nice job, buddy.
Thank you.
175 yards tonight. 2 picks, 7 tackles.
One pick, yeah.
Or one. I'm sorry, 1 pick.
Yeah,
4.
Give him too many.
That's right.
Yeah, so
we'll pad him up.
Yeah, let's talk about offensively, though. The game just seemed to be easy for you tonight because, 175 yards rushing. The first half, you averaged 17 yards a rush, and you scored 3 touchdowns, 4 on the night, and as Joe said, great defense. But talk about offense, talk about your offensive line, and just talk about your vision on the field there, especially in the first half.
Yeah, really. I mean, we work in it all week in practice. Our offensive line, they executed really well. Jacob Tamer, Jan, Momber, Schultz and Price.
Right.
And Gravy on the other side. Really, they work hard in practice, and today we came and executed well.
So one of the things we notice, Connor, is like yards after contact. And really, Coach Grove, you look at even like Julian Cato coming in the second half, 111 yards with 9 touches. But none of these guys, Colin Abram, yourself, Connor, nobody goes down on that first contact. You're dragging people. Is that something that you can even practice for? Is it just grit and determination that kind of gets you those extra yards in breaking those tackles?
I think it's a little bit of both. I mean, in practice, we're focused on just finishing plays, always finishing through the line. So I think that correlates really to the game.
That's fantastic.
I'll answer for them too. Like these dudes bust their rear ends all summer, all winter, all spring, man. Like our kids work hard. They're strong, and that's what we're built on, man. That's why we do. So that's a credit to the kids. It's a credit to Coach Stoynoff before Coach Mullins. So our strength coach has done a great job.
Connor, something that we've noticed over the past couple games, we've said it. We said it last week broadcast, and again, I mean, you're a good player, but there's a comfort level that we can see from up here when you're carrying the ball and finding your blockers and being patient with the run. And how does it feel out there? Are you that comfortable out there running the ball?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like part of it's just the experience. Being up on varsity since my sophomore year,
right? It's
helped a lot, and just trusting my guys that I've played with and practiced with the past couple of years.
That's fantastic. What a great game. 175 yards, averaging over 17 a carry. That had to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. And nice job defensively too, and really, Coach Grove, you've got to be really happy with that defense. Very stingy. Granted, they scored a couple touchdowns, but the one was late and it was way out. And really to give up kind of one touchdown with that first unit, you've got to be really proud of the defensive effort tonight.
Yeah, I've been proud of our defense all year. Our defense, I think, has been phenomenal, especially against the run. And tonight, they have really good receivers and a great quarterback. And I thought we were even better against the pass tonight. And that's been a point of emphasis that Coach Smith and Coach Wildman have been working really hard on. So, I've been proud of our defense all year. Really proud of them again tonight. And let's not get a loss on us that they were 2-0 in conference coming into this. And,
that's right.
And they had just beat Spring Lake, who, as we know, is a tough out.
So
for us to do what we did on both sides of the ball, all three special teams were I think our special teams have taken a really big leap from last year, where I think we took a step back and we put a big emphasis on that in the summer and in the season. I think all three phases were really good tonight, and that's our standard though. That's what we got to get back to, and it felt good to be back to it tonight.
Yeah, were you surprised? I know that we were, as well as things were going offensively. Yeah. I mean, we were a little bit nervous about tonight's game. This is a much improved Christian High team, and they're well coached. Charlie King's a very good quarterback, and he's got another year under him. But this was a little shock and awe as to how effortless it looked for the offense tonight.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I can't say I'm surprised, because that's what we've been here for 4 years.
Right.
It's taken us a little bit to get it back this year specifically, but I felt it last week in a game that the score was close, but you could just feel it. Yeah. And you could feel the guys playing with that swag and that confidence that we've been looking for, that we've had over the last 4 years. And and we had a great week of practice. We've had two really good weeks of practice. We came off of the Hamilton week, and our guys got criticized a little bit, and we had to call some guys out, and they got some tough love, and they've been nothing but great since then. And 51-14. I don't think I would have predicted that necessarily, but that's a good football team. But our kids came out, and we had a great plan on defense by Coach Smith, great plan on offense, and it was nice to get the run game going too, because at our roots, that's what we are.
Right.
We're a downhill run team. We're physical at the point of attack, and it was good to see that going, because they've been pretty stingy against the run this year. So great effort by our offensive line. Credit to Coach Siegel getting them going. Credit to our running backs for running hard. Grady was really good again tonight. He just it was one of those games where I said, listen, man, it might be manage it and be make good choices. We want to get the run game going. That was the point of emphasis all week. We got to get the run game going, and he did a great job managing all those things.
So a couple things, these statistics that I've been looking at. Well, no turnovers tonight, which was fantastic.
Thank goodness.
Exactly. And penalties. We came up better on penalties.
Let's go.
Exactly. And I know that's been a
first time all year.
It's been kind of a glaring situation. So
very much.
Nice job there. We take a look already next week. This one in the bag tonight, 51-14. Wayland took it on the chin to to Spring Lake tonight. They doubled them up, maybe 28-14, something in that range. We looked at it a few minutes ago. Have you looked at Wayland? I mean, how's that prep going to go?
Yeah. I mean, I look at everybody a little bit each week.
Sure.
Look at the film, just like, hey, how they look, skim through, and they bring their own challenges as we've seen. Last year they run a kind of in-your-face offense, similar to Spring Lake in a way, but it's also different. And they got some tough kids down there, man. And their coach is a good football coach. They play hard.
Yep.
And it's like I was talking to Coach Sumber before. It's like the quality of football around here, just because people are investing in football because of what it does for a school.
Yeah.
Like everyone's well coached, so it's like everyone's gonna have a good plan.
So true.
Any given Friday, like winning's hard, man.
Very true.
And it's like we found out last year in narrowly against Spring Lake here, and we got to have our best effort every week. So that's going to be another one where we got to be ready to go.
Awesome.
Well, hey, congratulations! A great win from start to finish. You took that opening possession, marched it down. You came back, struck again, got off to a great start, and you just continued it the whole game. So a fantastic game for game plan and execution by the entire team. Congratulations, Connor Olszewski, on a career game. Fantastic, both sides of the ball, offensively and defensively. Congratulations, and let's go get them next week.
Yes, sir. Grandma Carolyn, I know, is watching. So I got to say hi to
she's
always
been texting us.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
All right,
guys, thank you so much, Connor. Appreciate it. Good job, guys, and we can't wait till next week. West Catholic traveling to Wayland, and they'll be taking on the Wildcats. Our first visit there.
Yeah.
And you're not going to be here.
I'm not, and I apologize.
I'm
going to be gone for the second time because I have a wedding in New Jersey. In New Jersey, as I try to get my cord.
Let's thank Steve Grooms. Steve Grooms.
Yeah, thanks so much. But anyway, so I'm going to be in New Jersey. Kid basically was the second son in my house growing up, and so looking forward. Seth Wells, who is a
it's Seth. There we go.
So he's an anchor person, morning anchor person in Lansing.
Yeah.
And his co-anchor on the morning show is no other than Maureen, his future wife.
Well, that's fantastic. Everybody, if you don't recognize the Wells name, if you've ever been to a Whitecaps game,
yes,
his dad, Bob is on field, and he does, everybody do the dinosaur and all that. He's your on-field guy.
Right.
So anyways, great family there, and that'll be a lot of fun for you. We'll miss you on the broadcast, as we always do, but I've got an auction site set up for whoever wants to bid the most to sit next to me and do color. So
awesome.
We'll figure out who it's going to be.
For sure. Michael, final thoughts on this game before we let folks
go? And thank you for being here.
Yes.
We really appreciate you. You've been a real natural.
Again, like I said, it's a real honor to be here in ways that I can't describe. Final thoughts on the game. I think you heard it from Coach Grove and from Connor. They've been working hard all off season, throughout the season. You can see it from even games weeks 1 and 2 to today.
Right,
they're definitely moving in the right direction. They're building steam, and look out, because the Falcons are coming for you.
Yeah, I think they're hitting their stride, as they say.
That's right. You like to see them in playoff form about this time every year.
Absolutely.
Right? We know that. I want to thank our sponsors for bringing this broadcast to you today. Fox Pools, swimming pool installation, repair, supplies, and accessories. Custom caulking, where quality is a priority. West End Body, the West Side's best collision repair. Frank's Market, Paget Business Services. Dubin Attorneys at Law by Shaner Avenue Nursery. Moore & Sons Roofing. Realtor Melissa Homewood, the Lash Group of Epic Realty. Culvers of Comstock Park, Cedar Springs, Cascade, and Lowell. Lamoureux Farm Market and Cowlicks, and, of course, your Falcon Touchdown Club.
Well, beautiful night. 51-14 is your final score here at Falcon Stadium. All West Catholic, really, from the opening kickoff, both offensively and defensively. Taking on a good Wayland squad.
Yep.
Next week. Joe, good luck. I will not be there. I will be in New Jersey, but it's been a great having Michael Curry. So, without further ado, go green.
Go blue.
Against Nebraska.
There you have it.
Cornhusker Nation, would be a big upset if the green and white can go out to Nebraska and pull off an upset. But
we got the Badgers at noon tomorrow. Badgers under Luke Fickell. I don't know what's going on there. It's not looking real good.
And who are you rooting for tomorrow? You green and white?
We're an Irish household.
I love it. Who do the Irish have?
Yeah. What's that?
Who do the Irish have tomorrow?
I should know, but
you should know.
It's Boise State.
Boise. Okay.
Boise State. Well, there we go. Do they have to play on the blue field, or is it at home?
No, they're playing it in South Bend.
There we go. Watching the blue field is really tough.
And then, of course, your Tigers are flying 3 time zones out to Seattle, and that game will be tomorrow night, and we'll be watching that.
And I will say this to the listeners. If you've never been to a Saturday game in Indiana on the campus of Notre Dame, put it on your bucket list because it is fantastic, and have plenty of time before the game. Go to the grotto, go to the cathedral, take it all in.
See the marching band come through before the game. Oh, it's amazing.
Eat a hot dog and a hamburger or whatever from all these student groups that are selling food out there. Check out the Golden Dome. It really is an amazing place for a Saturday. But without further ado, for my partner Joe Sack and our good friend Michael Curry, I am Tom Mikowski. Thanks for spending your Friday night with us. We will see you next week. Go Falcons. Your final score from Falcon Stadium, West Catholic 51 and Grand Rapids Christian Eagles 14. Have a great weekend, everyone.